You want to start?
Whenever you're ready.
You good? Welcome, wrestling fans, to the James Civic Center on the campus of Swain County High School for an exciting evening of Friday Night Nitro. This is me, Gene Marr, along with my partner, Tommy Schiavone. On tonight's show, we have an amazing lineup here for FNN with stars such as Crusher, Cale Stevenson, Lucius, Lucas Sutton, the Blonde Beast, Owen Craig, Gorgeous Gabe Lillard, the Fabulous Fergusons in a tag team match, Big Beard Blake Sane, and last of all, Nasty Nolan Griggs. Tommy, it's going to be a good one. What do you think?
Can't fail with a lineup like that, Jeffrey. Can't fail with a lineup like that. Oh, my gosh. You're killing me.
That's pretty good. I love doing that. Sorry about that, folks. We get the biggest kick out of this stuff sometimes.
Might as well have fun with it.
We're going to have a lot of fun with you tonight. We're here for a tri-match between our Maroon Devils. We've got the Mustangs of Smoky Mountain High School and the Braves of Cherokee. We're going to get started off tonight with a girls' match. Girls wrestling's turned into a huge thing, Coach Dills.
Lots of kids. There's more girls wrestling on the wrestling team than when I took this thing wrestling over as the head coach in 2002 or 3, whatever it was, somewhere in there. We've got more girls now than we did boys then.
Absolutely. I think Coach Jaime has told me today that there's over 3,000 girls across the state wrestling this year. So many that he called the state to maybe talk about breaking it up, into a couple divisions possibly. But I think it gets kicked off for real next year. It becomes a sanctioned sport.
That's my understanding, is that next year it'll be a sanctioned sport. I don't know what they'll do still about subdividing it or if there will be a subdivision. But even back in the 80s, there was no subdivision for wrestling either. If you wrestled 140, you wrestled everybody else that weighed 140, and that was that.
Absolutely.
You had one true state champion, the way they looked at it then. And that's kind of what the girls are having to do right now, but that makes it a meat grinder.
It sure does, but it is exciting. We were here last night at the middle school level, and both Swain and Robbinsville fielded almost entire middle school girls teams. So it's definitely a sport that's going to be on the rise big time.
Absolutely. And personally, plug-in wrestling, I don't think there's a better sport for you in terms of humility, because It's you.
Absolutely.
All by yourself. You can't blame anybody else for what happens out there. It's just you underneath that mat light, and that's where we're at. It's just the way it is.
Just the way it is. We're about to get this thing underway, folks. Thank you for those of you that are tuning in with us here tonight on Friday Night Nitro. Again, live from the James Civic Center here at Swain County High School. We're going to have a good time with you tonight. There will be a point when Swain is not wrestling, when Cherokee and Smoky Mountain wrestle each other, that we will take a break while those two teams wrestle. You'll be able to see a lot of our sponsors and those kind of things go across on the screen. Our guys doing a good job right off the bat there. I think we have Savannah Cunningham with a forfeit win for our Lady Devils.
Right. A whole 90-pounder there, I think. Yeah.
So we'll take that right off the bat. It will be 6-0 Swain. It looks like coming on for the Lady Devils now will be Miss Tanaja Lillard.
Yeah. She's not new to this. She's been doing this a while. She was our varsity 106, I think, 2 years ago maybe, and got a lot of matches. She's wrestled boys. She's wrestled girls and everything in between. That's no guarantees about who's going to win this match, but Tanaja's no greenhorn. She's been on the mat before.
And she's extremely aggressive, as you're fixing to see here. So we got things underway. Both girls are tied up there in the middle.
And somebody's going to walk into a throw in a minute, the way they're pushing and driving, and it'll be problematic. Out there.
Oh, there was a good crossface.
Little crossface cradle action right here.
And this one may be over quick, folks. She's got her rolled over.
Knee in the side, hold it.
Referee's checking it. There we go. We've got a pin. Miss Tanaja Lillard from Swain County High School. She got her in that Russian tie-up right off the bat. Hey, let her right into that hip throw into the cradle.
That's right, yeah.
I've never seen it executed any better in my entire life.
I'm telling you what, that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what it was. But now that was a heck of a crossface.
It sure was. That hurt me up here.
Yeah, I'm telling you. That, and that's the thing is, guys, this hurts.
It does hurt.
These folks, this is what they're doing.
That's probably why I didn't do it.
Yeah. It hurts. There's nothing about this that's comfortable, and that's why I think it's so good for kids, is because you're not comfortable.
And it teaches you toughness too.
Absolutely.
Absolute toughness.
If you'll turn your head into that, knowing that crossface is coming and eating that and not turn over to where you can get cradled, you're pretty doggone tough.
You certainly are. Now we're underway with the 113-pound class. This is Ellie Norton of our Lady Devils.
And Ellie's pretty new to this. She's fairly green, but that it's not going to be a question of whether or not she's willing to put the effort in. She's going to be a kid that's going to try to do what you coached her to do, and so far so good.
So far so good, and that's the good thing about who we have here.
Let's have a throw. Somebody's going for the old head throw. Let's see what happens. Pull your head out, Ellie, and get you two.
Oh, she may roll her over, folks.
Yep.
We may have something going on here. She works around behind.
Yeah, and get her off her base. Want her to get her flat before we start trying to run that half right there. Jody, I know you're listening, so there's your first one.
That was more of a quarter right there than a half.
Well, she tried for a half. It ended up being a little bit about a nickel. But
but it looks like she is up in the match 2-1. We're down to a minute left here in this first period of wrestling. What I was going to say is the good thing about Swain is no matter who we put out there, we're extremely well coached, and that always shows up in these matches.
It does.
Even when our girls are new, they know what they're doing.
Well, in general, you don't throw us.
Right.
Now, we may throw you, but you're not going to throw us, and that's twice that girl's tried to throw her, and she didn't get a thing out of it.
Well, her technique on the hip toss was a little off.
Drive. Swing out half in.
She could have her.
Swing out half in.
It's exciting, folks. We're down to 30 seconds. Ellie trying to get the pin here.
Oh, swing out half in.
She's working.
She had a perfect opportunity right there when that girl had a hold of her head. The half's always there.
She's trying. She's got that right arm locked in, trying to drive that girl over on her back.
Off her base. You see that? That's a post, the way she puts that leg out the side. You talk about that, they'd call it a post.
Of the fence variety.
Yeah.
We're down to 8 seconds, folks, in this first period. Ellie is up 4-1. Nola's going to get some more here. 6-1.
6-1.
2 back points, and that's going to do us for the first period. So good wrestling there. Ellie did a good job. She's up top 6-1.
6-1, that's right. And it's her choice, and I hope she'll defer right here. Yeah, defer and then put it to her, and that girl will probably put you standing and see if she can't catch her in a head throw. Yep, going to choose standing. Yep, choosing neutral. So they're probably going to see another head throw attempt right here.
And here we're off, folks. Period number 2. Both girls tied up in the middle of the ring under the wrestling light tonight. That's a cool feature. Again, we do have a lot of exciting wrestling tonight. One match you're going to want to make sure that you do not miss after our Swain and Cherokee boys match is Nasty Nolan Griggs is going to be wrestling for the heavyweight championship tonight.
Yes, sir, against old bearded Sane, ain't it?
Oh, Big Beard Blake Sane.
Big Beard Blake,
yes,
that's
sir.
him.
So that's a match you're going to want to make sure you see, folks. There's Ellie working again.
2 more.
There's 2 more points. She's up 8-1 now in this second period.
Don't drag, drive.
You hear our Lady Devils on the bench really encouraging Ellie. They're into this match big time, wanting this win. She's trying to get that right arm under there, Coach.
Yeah, she's trying to.
She's working a ball and chain tilt right there just a little bit.
Yeah. All right, that's 1 for the other girl. That's all right. We can trade 2 for 1 all night and come out okay.
So both girls reset. It is 8-2. Ellie is up. Swain is up 12-0.
Get out of that double. Get your hips away. Good.
Now she's going to work around behind. Gave a light cross face right there.
Yeah, she got caught in between. Do I want to run a half or do I want to do this crossface series and get into this a tilt or what do I want to do? And now she's got to get her back off her base. What we want to see right there is her driving across her hip and get that girl onto her hip or flattened out. Way that leg is out. Up.
And Haley
hips up,
trying to maintain control. Oh, Lord.
Hips up.
Smoky Mountain trying to work a backwards hold there.
Got a double.
We're down to 10 seconds. It is 10-4. Ellie is still up. 5 seconds, folks. Looks like we're going to go to a third period. And that'll do us after 2 periods. Ellie Norton of Our Lady Devils is up 10-4.
Yeah, and we're going to pick neutral, and we're going to go stand again, and we should because every time on our feet we've scored and they haven't. So right now what we need to do is not get head thrown. Up big late in the match, you don't get head thrown.
Don't want to make mistakes.
That's right.
Crucial mistakes.
This is where home runs come in. That's probably what that little girl would have picked for herself too. And I apologize to anybody listening from Smoky. I just don't know this little girl's name.
We don't have any visiting rosters, folks, so we apologize for that. We'll try to do you a good job as both girls are locked up out in the center of the ring.
Open that window. Go ahead. She's wanting to shoot so bad. Right there, and it was there, and she's like, I see it. But, you know, that's where being kind of green, like what we're talking about. Whoop. Get off the head. Get off the head. Let go of the head. All right, that's to give up 2 right there.
That's going to be 10-6. So the young lady from Smoky Mountain High School is fighting back hard. We are down to 1 minute and 10 seconds in this final period.
All right,
looks like
call a stalling warning on Ellie because she's not working on the bottom. Probably I'll just circle out right here and start over again in the middle. Just circle out. She's worried about her headgear.
Oh, her headgear is off. I see that now.
Yeah, she's worried about her headgear.
Folks, we're down to 45 seconds. Ellie is still up 10-6. She's trying to hang on here in this third period.
We're looking for working up to our base and not being on her hip. We don't ever want to be on her hip. And she's on her base now. Up, up, up.
We're down to 32 seconds. Who's going to pull this one out, folks? We've got a whistle by the referee as he's going to allow, I think, Ellie to fix her headgear, Coach.
Yeah, it looks that way, and then they're going to set them back in the middle of the mat, and reset.
So that should be advantage us, shouldn't it?
Well, it doesn't hurt us. But she'll be on the bottom, so that girl will start over in referee's position where she's at. Coach Jaime is going to help her adjust her headgear right quick. 30 seconds, and we're up 10-6.
10-6.
Hey, and this is one of those, this is the girl's choice is, do I want to cut her loose, let her stand up and have her 1 point, make it 11-6, and then try for a 5-point move, a throw straight to the back. And if she doesn't think she can turn her in 30 seconds, and she hadn't in a minute and a half, so I don't know that
advantage swing.
Advantage us. We're in a good spot.
All right, folks, here we go. We're going to look at this final 30 seconds together.
Up, put your foot down. Put your
Ellie
foot down,
trying to maintain
back.
A strong base.
Yes, she's doing good with that. Foot down, stand up. All right, she's giving a second warning to us for that. All right, so we just give up a stalling point.
So it's 10-7,
I'm not sure
folks.
that I agree with that, but I don't guess that I have to.
Folks, we're down to 7 seconds.
Keep turning.
Looks like Ellie's going to pull this one out, Coach.
Keep turning.
3,
Yes, she's
2,
there.
1, and that's going to do it. So another big
Right
win
before
for our
she got
Lady Devils.
Almost got a reversal right there at the end, and that would have been another one.
So Ellie Norton with a big win for our Lady Devils, 10-7. That will be our third win, so that should put us up 18-0.
No, that would be a 3-point win for us. That should be 15.
That's right. See, you're going to have to keep fixing me on this wrestling terminology. I forget all these point systems.
All right, it's 6 for a pin or a forfeit, right. 3 for a decision, and anything over 6 on a decision, 7 points or more is a major, and that's 4.
Major, gotcha.
And then a tech foul is 5.
Got you. So this looks like J.C. Parsons, and she's going to get the forfeit win.
So that's 6 for us.
Referee raises her hand to everybody here in attendance. We've got a pretty good crowd tonight. Thanks for everybody coming out.
And this is early. We'll probably get a pile more, about 6, rolling
Absolutely.
in.
And this is going to be the 126-pound weight class. Bree Wesley looks like she's going to trot out to a forfeit, Coach, and she is. She gets her hand raised.
All right. And then we're going to have, is this Erica?
This should be Erica Wachacha, the 132-pound weight class. Looks like Smoky Mountain is sending a girl up to the scores table. So our Lady Devils are now ahead 27-0. Looks like both girls have checked in. Everything's good to go. We're going to go to some live wrestling action here, folks.
Live action. Get on up on that. He didn't make her.
And here we go. We're off.
Going in there to that collar tie right off.
Look like a zip tie.
Yeah. In there ear to ear. It's just if you're not a thrower, generally that's not where you want to be. Just honestly, because it's hard to shoot from there. You can't shoot, so you won't stay out of that. You don't want to tie up unless you're a thrower.
So both girls looking to try to find some way to get an advantage here early. Trying to find just the right opportunity to.
She's going to step across that girl. Oh, there she went.
And she made her move.
Oh, drive.
So far, no points to either girl in this match.
Well, a good job of shaking that tie off. That girl, now, you see that girl reach up with her right hand?
Yeah.
Right then's when you go probably high crotch to her right leg. And if you can finish that shot right there, see, because it's open, defense is gone.
Absolutely.
It's like they pull her free safety, you get in the middle of the field.
There you go. There you go.
Up.
Folks, we're still going at it. We're down to 53 seconds. Neither girl has scored thus far. There's a shot.
There's a double. Finish it.
Come on.
Drive.
Oh, Erica's got her. Look at
Good
that.
job, Erica.
Good job, Erica Wachacha. Nice. So that will give her 2 points. She is up 2-0 in the match now, working around behind.
Crossface. She's getting ready to pull it again.
And the young lady from Smoky Mountain works her way back up.
And that's fine because she's still in the pocket down there where she can reach on through them legs. Drive. Keep that leg and drive.
And we've got a whistle from the referee.
She called it neutral, and I'm not sure.
He thought he saw some blood, it looks like.
No, he called it neutral, and I don't know. Well,
he checked her arm out there for some reason.
They're facing, but I thought she still had a leg, at least in one hand. I don't know that I'd have went neutral there, but I don't get to officiate too. I just get to growl at them.
Well, yeah, we
might have a little experience of that.
We'll try to be really good with that tonight. We'll watch our P's and Q's up here.
Yeah, drive that.
So
finish that double.
We're down to, that's it, folks, the end of the first period. It is Erica Wachacha with a 2-1 lead after one.
Take standing, neutral. I knew she would. And that's the thing. Being down on bottoms, hard. It's the easiest place to score, but it's the hardest place to be. So you don't pick that. You know, a lot of people, whenever that's the hardest place to be good. And if you feel like you can take her down, there's no reason to go there in a way, except for that if you can stand up, you got 1 point, and then you get 2 more for taking her down. Keep that leg. Keep that leg in. Pull it.
Look at that. She almost has her in that banana split, Coach.
Nah.
Look at that. She's working it.
Nothing yet. Get up off your knees. Got to get off your belly, Erica, and work it.
She's trying to work.
Nothing yet. Keep turning.
Keep turning.
And that's 2.
So that will give the young lady from Smoky Mountain High School a 3-2 lead over Erica Wachacha. As the young lady from Smoky Mountain does have the advantage right now, working back behind Erica.
Up, Erica. No, it can't stay there. And that's what I'm saying. It's easy to get caught in. I'm not. Power half.
Well, she's wrenching that arm, Coach. Look at that. Yeah. She's got Erica rolled over. Can she stay? Can she fight her way out of it?
I mean,
is she going to be able to do it?
Stay with it. Don't push up. Pull away.
We're down to 45 seconds. Can Erica hang on?
Good deal.
She does roll out of it.
And she's just went back to it again. Looks like she's going to try to run a butcher. And if you stay on your belly, that's the worst place to be.
Boy, that butcher, that's a punishing move, too.
It is. It's terrible.
That used to be one of my favorite ones to run back in the day. I never really wrestled in high school. I did a lot of, pro-amateur type stuff. Flea market wrestling and stuff like that.
Yeah. What was your name back then?
I was I probably can't say it on air.
Yeah, better not.
I was on the Uncle Bill's tour.
Yeah.
There's Erica on her back. Is she going to be able to hang on? We're down to 7 seconds. Oh, and the young lady from Smoky Mountain gets the pin. So Erica did a good job trying to fight her off, but ultimately she just got herself in a bad spot there.
Got caught on her back, and being on the bottom's hard. I mean, it is. I mean, you got to peel them off of you. You got to use back pressure and stand up, and it's, believe it or not, that's the place where the most technique comes in.
So that will give Smoky Mountain their first 6 points of the night. As now it looks like Our Lady Devils is sending Elena Cogdell up to the scorer's table. I don't know if Smoky will have someone to wrestle her. And it does not look like it. Looks like she won't get a match, but she's going to get her hand raised. And there's Elena Cogdell.
Boom. Go Big Maroon. And then so.
Oh, now then. Nope, here comes Miss Cogdell. No? What do we got going on here, Coach?
I'm not sure what she's doing. They may be giving each other a forfeit and then going to do an exhibition. You reckon? Giving one of them going to be to get the points at 38 and the other one going to get the points at 45.
We've already got the points for that.
And then wrestle the exhibition.
So Swain is up 33. No, you're right, Coach. There's the 6 for Smoky. So 33-12. And there's the forfeit for them. And now I think they're going to wrestle. You're right, Coach. You nailed that one, brother. So Elena Cogdell will get a match.
And that way, it's a wash. This literally then means nothing.
Right.
We got 6, they got 6, and whatever happens.
Let's get them some
here,
experience.
That's right. Get them some mat time, make something happen, see what we can do.
Coach James was bragging on Elena earlier today in weight training just how aggressive she is on the mat. So I'm anxious to watch her work right here.
Well, she ain't scared to move forward. I can see that.
No,
Pop on that head.
As both girls were locked up in the middle there.
She is getting ready to step in for that kindergarten killer, maybe.
Look at there. As Elena works her over, wrenches that back arm. Gosh, that's got to hurt. Man.
She worked that underhook on that. Said, oh, stay back. You're too high.
As both girls now work for position, Elena is on the top. And she does have 2 points already. Elena is up 2-0.
Oh, that other girl's got her leg, and she's got her leg, and
yeah,
this is
that almost looks like a piece of that crab series some people try to run.
Yeah, that's where that crab ride always starts, right there. Like 2 crabs in the bucket.
Yeah.
Well, she come out of that pretty slick.
She sure did.
Keep that crossface. Crossface. There you go. And put her head on her knee.
So Elena Cogdell working hard there on the
Put her head on her knee.
Girl from Smoky Mountain High School. She's doing a good job keeping her down underneath.
Yeah, and
almost lost it, but maintained.
Reach behind that leg and catch her. Reach behind that leg and grab your arm.
Grab that cradle.
Yeah, it was right there. And that's the danger with that post that you see a lot of these girls doing, running that leg out there long, is that if your head gets to that knee, you're cradled.
She's trying to get her right now. You can see her head working.
She's
trying to pull. Can she get it? Oh, almost.
Missed it out. Yeah, missed it.
Almost.
But now you got to take her head to the knee. You can't pull her leg to her head.
Folks, we're down to 19 seconds in this first period. Elena Cogdell is ahead 2-0.
No short time points right here, Elena. Get your head away.
We're down to the final 10 seconds in this first period.
I'm glad that girl doesn't know a Peterson.
And we're down to 3, 2, 1, and that's going to do us for first period. So Elena Cogdell will come out of this first period head 2-0. If you're just joining us, these are our Lady Devils in action against Smoky Mountain High School. We are ahead 33-12 at this point. This match right here is just an exhibition. Both girls have already got points for forfeits, so they're just out here getting some mat time. I always relish the opportunity to get as much mat time as I could. You know what?
Absolutely. That's the only way you get better is to get out there, you know? This is she's still trying to work yet, and that girl's got that leg, and she's trying to figure out how to get her turned over. Now, she can just pull that head on over there. She'll have the cradle, but I don't know what she's going to do about that girl's arm being on her. She's peeled that off. She's peeled her off her head.
That's the crazy thing you watching these girls wrestling, too, is just how flexible these girls are.
Oh, man alive. So hard to pin them in a half. In a traditional ways, you see boys get pinned and stuff. It's just, well, they're so flexible. Their hips are so good, you can't hold them down there.
So Elena Cogdell again from Swain County High School still trying to work her advantage. She is ahead 4-0 now in this match. We are in the second period, down to 55 seconds.
Get back. What grade is Elena in? Do you know, Coach?
She's either a freshman or a sophomore.
So she's a young girl.
She's a young one, yep.
Well, she's got, and the aggression is usually something that is hard to come by. She's definitely got some building blocks and going to have some time to build on it. That's a great thing.
Yeah, she don't mind to get out there and get after it a little bit. We're down to 28 seconds. We are in the second period. Elena is ahead 4-0 now.
And she flattened that girl out. Now work. Oh, don't get high. 20 seconds.
And we do have a whistle there.
That may have been a full Nelson. I'm not sure. Half Nelson's fine. Full Nelson, no bueno.
All right, folks, we're down to 17 seconds. There's the whistle.
Don't let her up. Don't let her up. Don't let her up.
And can she keep her? She's trying. We're down to 9 seconds. That is a point. 4-1 now for the girl from Smoky Mountain. There's two, so it's 4-3 now.
That was.
And that's going to be time. We will go to a third period here.
4-3. And they're going to put her down. this time because there's more ways to score on bottom, and they don't think that Elena can turn her. Does that make sense?
That does make sense. Absolutely.
So,
I hope it does to all you folks out there watching tonight.
Yeah, if they can't, because if they don't think Elena can turn her, and they think that she can stand up. And
I just hope all you folks understand how fortunate you are to have this bastion of knowledge and Tommy Schiavone up here with me tonight.
yeah.
If you don't know anything about wrestling, you're going to learn something tonight.
And it might even be right somewhere along, but it could be wrong too. You can't never tell.
The wrong will come from me.
No, I don't know. I don't know.
So we're a minute.
We got high.
Seconds.
Stay back. Stay back.
Elena still trying to work hard. She does have a 1-point lead, 4-3.
What we want to say, if she'll cross face her right there and turn her head into her arm and then grab the back of that other girl's tricep.
Yep.
And turn.
Oh, no.
Cradle through. Roll back. Roll back. Roll back.
Oh, no.
Roll
She may
back.
have pinned herself.
She may have.
Oh, no, folks. Can Elena hold on?
And she just broke it.
Oh,
That's it.
no. She pinned herself. So that'll be a lesson.
That's a lesson.
I mean,
that's what, a couple of times you saw her getting, and I said she getting high.
Yes.
When her back end and her feet come up.
Yes.
And she just got caught.
Yep.
And that happens to all kinds of people. That happens all the time, but that's being green.
Absolutely.
And there's nothing wrong with being green.
Nothing wrong with that.
The only thing wrong with that is if you don't learn from your mistakes. And I saw a lot of things that was really good about what Elena did out there right then. Lots to work with.
If you look right now, Coach Jaimez is coached her, and she's absorbing everything that he has to say, so that's a good sign. So it looks like we're going to move ahead to Miss Emmy Fuller, better known as Fight Night around here.
Fight Night.
Emmy's a dandy, man. She's a hard worker. She's aggressive. She's very athletic. I'm really interested to see her wrestle here. She's had a couple injuries. This may be her first match this year. I'm not sure. If it's not her first, she hasn't had many. So here we go. Emmy Fuller, Swain County High School.
Right there when that door opened. You see she had her hands out there wide. That opened the door. Oh, we're going to go for a throw. And we over-rotated.
She's able to work out of it. And she's able to get up and work herself back on top. Coach, she may have it, Coach.
Yep,
she's working it.
It could be
a pin.
Head throw, and that is going to be a long time to stay there.
It could be a pin. She's looking at the referee like, give it to me. Emmy Fuller, Swain County High School. The coaches are just saying, and she got it. So a huge pin there. What an exciting match.
Absolutely. When they get out there and get to flopping like that, it gets your blood boiling.
It absolutely does. I love wrestling, man. So Emmy Fuller with the big win, the pin for Swain County. That will put us ahead now. Looks like 39-12.
And
here's one I've been excited to see. This is Miss Lila Cogdell. Lila Cogdell, I had her over to middle school. She is strong. She's aggressive. She's a kickboxer. And this is her first year of wrestling. And Coach Jaimez thinks she's going to be something special by the time it's over with.
Well, combat sports translates well to the mat. I'm anxious to see this too now. I didn't know about being kickboxer and all that.
Oh, yeah. She'll mule kick you up under the chin in a heartbeat.
Like the good old days.
Like the good old days.
Pump protection, ain't it?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So I don't know what's going on here.
I don't either. I was waiting on somebody when the referee was distracted to bring out the chair.
Oh, we're going to see some chairs tonight. We've got a ladder match later on, folks. Cage match, barbed wire. So Lila Cogdell getting after it here for Swain County.
Good base.
Oh, she's strong, Coach. And this is going to be over quick. I'm going to call it. She's working her. She's wrenching that back elbow. Wow. Son.
And that was right now. And she's going after some of this stuff with a little bit of bad intentions.
Oh, bad intentions. Coach really thinks she may be a state champion before it's said and done, sooner than later.
Well, there ain't nothing wrong with that.
There you go. Shake your arms out just a little bit.
Like the American dream.
Dusty
Rhodes, baby.
Woo. Yeah, you're going to hear some old wrestling analogies tonight. I will promise you that. So Lila Cogdell again throws her over on her back real quick. She tabletopped her right there. This could be it, folks. Referee's checking that shoulder. Girl from Smoky Mountain giving up. Good fight. She's squandering around there like a worm in hot ashes.
Oh, yes. The worm and hot ashes. Now let's just do it again.
There's Lila, flips her over again.
She's found
and she got it. That'll be a pin for Lila Cogdell. Absolutely manhandled.
Yeah, that's horsepower wrestling.
Absolutely.
You'll see some people, they wrestle different ways, but that's horsepower.
Son, I like that.
I do too.
I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't enjoy it out there with her.
Oh, that'd be hard to
but
get
I
away
enjoyed
from.
watching.
That reminds me of Josh Fouts.
Hey, yeah.
Back in the day, old Fouts, wasn't very tall, wasn't very long, but he's super strong.
Yes.
And he was hard to handle.
Oh, yes. So now we've got Miss Dakota McMillan for Swain. Going to take them out. Looks like Smoky Mountain will have a wrestler to come face her. So that does put Swain up 45-12. So our Lady Devils are well in charge. Probably got this match won.
Yeah, usually 42 is the magic number.
And Dakota is on her back quick. She's trying to fight her way out of it. And she's not going to be able to do it. So that was quick. So Dakota McMillan from Swain County High School with the loss.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. She got started backwards, and then it was just couldn't get her balance, and she landed on her back, and it's hard to do anything with that.
So now it looks like we're going to have Anisette Cooper. A lot of people around here call her Rain. So
athletic.
So Rain wrestles all the time. She's been all over the United States wrestling. So she really loves this sport. So we'll see what she has to offer us tonight.
And our empty hole at 45 is typically filled by Miss Neto.
Yes.
And Miss Neto goes all over the place with her and Rain wrestle together a lot. And they travel and things and go wrestle. And,
And this could be over with quick. Rain works her on her back. She's working hard to get her shoulders down.
Get a handle. Yep, missed the opportunity to half right there.
As you were referring to Tasia, she hyperextended her elbow the other day, so she's going to be out for just a short period of time. But we all know she'll be back quick.
Power half.
She may have it, folks. She's trying to flip her on over. She's got her right arm locked inside that girl's hard for the half. She's trying to wrench and fold her over.
Forward.
Is she going to be able to do it?
Yep.
She's pushing. She's pushing. Almost had it. If we're down to 57 seconds, plenty of time to get this taken care of.
Yeah, Butcher. Tabletop. Or just Butcher. Commit to the crossface. She's working on that bottom side first one. And if she'd go ahead and give her a good strong crossface right there, this one would get maybe shorter. When they're reaching back for your leg like that and you feed them a crossface and put their head over on next to their elbow, good things happen for you and bad things for them.
Guarantee it. We're down to 20 seconds, folks. Rain Cooper really trying to work this girl from Smoky Mountain over on her back. She's pushing hard. She's driving. She may have her right here. He's almost about to slap it. And she rolls out of it again. Almost had her.
Lost a handle, but that's 2 back points. That's all right. Now let's get 2 more.
Looks like she is up 6-0 in this first period. It's going to go to a second period, folks. So Rain Cooper up 6-0. So the young lady from Smoky Mountain High School will be in the down position. Rain's going to ease in behind her. And here we go. We're off in the second period.
All right, driving forward. Oh! The roll. Got caught with I won't say what we used to call that, but it's
oh, look here. Rain's trying hard to
she's
push
still
her
got
over
that
on
leg.
her shoulders.
She's about got it. She can get her hips up. She's going to have it. I have not seen that. That is something else right there. Keep coming.
Look at that.
Throw your hips over. Throw your hips over.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
And the girl's going to work herself out of it now. She's just going to work around back on top. 2 back points. So it is 6-2. So
now Rain's going to have to base up right here and come up off the bottom. And this is a place where, honestly, we ain't wrestled great off the bottom today. I'm just, that's where we've had our most amount of our struggle. But she's turned in right there like a seasoned wrestler does, and she's up.
She gets up and gets away.
And let's see what happens right here. See if that girl reaches for her head and we get us a good shot.
We're down to 48 seconds.
Snap, snap. 2. That's the old snap down.
The old snap down.
Yeah, get her heavy on the head and get them stepping forward and then just jump behind them and get you 2.
That's like the old Rice Krispie move, the old snap, crackle, pop.
Yeah, boy. Made famous by Neil Cochran, wasn't it?
Yeah. So we're down to 20 seconds, folks. Rain is enjoying an 11-2 advantage right now. She's got her on her back. This could be it. That's it. We got the pin. So Rain Cooper works her way out of a bad situation and gets the pin. That will put our Lady Devils up 51-18. So that should be the last one. He said we may have an exhibition match here at the end with Raven Hughes. We'll see if that materializes.
Raven Hughes.
And I'm not sure what's happening here, folks. Coach, you might be able to help me.
Looks like they're just shaking them up and getting it going.
All right, folks, so we're done here for this first match. Stay tuned with us. We're going to come right back as soon as we're ready. Our boys will be taking on the boys from Cherokee High School. So our Lady Devils win 51-18.
Hello viewers, my name is Audrey Zelinka and I'm one of your student correspondents with the Maroon Devils Network. This channel was created in 2014 and since then we've had over 430,000 views, but more than 75% of those have been non-subscribers. Right now our channel has a little over 2,400 subscribers, but we want to reach a goal of 5,000. To help us do this, you can like, subscribe, and share our videos. Thank you for watching the Maroon Devils Network.
And, folks, we are back. We told you a little bit wrong there. We do have a couple other girls' matches coming up here as Cherokee brought, it looks like 3 girls, so we're going to have 3 of our girls come out and wrestle again. Thank you guys for staying with us as we're going to have a lot of Swain High wrestling action here for the next couple hours. This is Ellie Norton wrestling again.
Yeah, Ellie's up again. Don't know the young lady from Cherokee. Let's see what happens right here. I mean, they're wrestling position.
And this may be tough for Ellie. I think she went 3 sets the last time, didn't she?
Yeah, she did. She went. I think she went the distance last time.
Distance.
And 9 minutes is a long time, or 6 minutes is a long time on a wrestle match.
Absolutely. So both girls looking now for advantage to get this thing started off, looking to score some early quick points. And the girl from Cherokee tries an ankle
single.
pick.
Yeah,
little low single.
Yeah.
As she does work her way now around behind Ellie Norton. As we are under the wrestling light tonight. I hope that's a unique visual for you guys there at home as you're watching. So the girl from Cherokee does get Ellie.
And
rolled
we're on
over.
back points.
He's
right
checking
now.
on it.
He's already counted off. That means we got 3 back points coming. It'll be 5-0 right here. He's just seeing if she can finish the pinning combination. And
Girl from Cherokee's working hard to try to finish it.
She's
Is she going to be able to do it?
Sitting up there high. The only way is out the back and pop her up, and that's tough to do with your hips crossed. I mean,
and there it
that.
is. So the young lady from Cherokee High School will get the pin over Ellie Norton.
But now, guys, Ellie's young.
Absolutely.
And Ellie's new. But she's out there doing that. Guys, this right here, you learn every bit as much from that as you do from going to 6 minutes and winning.
So, folks, we're about to get our next match underway.
And just to kind of expand on what I was saying, I mean, you know, guys, it's easy to, when things are going good, it's easy to come back out. It's easy to get up the next day when everything's going good. When your back's against the wall and things didn't go so good and you got to come back and do something different or try again, that's where you find out what you're made out of, and that's what wrestling will do for you.
Absolutely. So it looks like J.C. Parsons will take the mat now for Swain County. She had a forfeit in her earlier match against Smoky Mountain, so getting an opportunity to wrestle here.
Wrestling for inside position, got to keep hand fighting and not let them keep their hand inside our hand. It's what they're doing right there. Looks like they're just pawing at each other aimlessly, but they're really not. Whoop, they're going for a double, and
she's gonna
got a double. But they finish out of bounds. There was no points, no control, and so we're going to go back to the center standing.
So we'll get this thing kicked off again. Once again, this is J.C. Parsons for our Lady Devils. She's wrestled a couple years. So good opportunity for her to get out on the mat and get some work in. So both young ladies out in the middle of the mat looking to try to find an advantage to get some early scoring points.
Both of them looking for that inside position. Ellie's working wrist control, and I don't know what, and I haven't watched her wrestle very much, so I don't know what that's to set up. Oh, going to go for a throw.
They almost had it. They were trying.
Thank you.
As JC will work her way back now.
Oh, and that's a high single. And that's a high single. We just Ellie got took down with. She just got too close, and it's a knee block or a high single. No, don't do that. She's gonna may get by with it, but that reaching back is usually no.
And JC may have her
by with it.
So good job by JC Parsons there to work herself back on.
Working that half.
It is 2-2 now.
And that's that.
And she may have her, folks. JC Parsons with a pin. So good job by her to finish this match off. Wow.
Reached around there, flipped her hips, and finished her. Great job.
So J.C. Parsons will get the pin for Swain County High School. So I think Cherokee may have one more lady wrestler that will take the mat here. And it looks like Swain is going to send Bree Wesley to wrestle her in the first match against Smoky Mountain. Bree also took a forfeit, so another opportunity for her to get some mat time. So here we go. Bree Wesley from Swain County High School.
I don't know how long Bree's been wrestling. I don't know a whole lot about, I don't believe I've ever watched her wrestle before, but she's keeping her position pretty good. She's heavy on the head.
And we
Give
do
him a
get a
little
whistle.
bounce.
Yep, we'll come back to the center of the old squared circle and try again.
That's it.
So we are underway again. Bree Wesley, Swain County High School.
When she reaches up right there, now say this girl, she's cut, when she reaches right there, if you're sitting there in the pocket and you're ready to shoot, and she reaches, it's a double leg. Right now.
Now, yep, I see it.
Instead of just going for that head right there, it's all about that timing. And especially if they're letting you close the gap and waiting on you and reaching out for you like that, that's a good time to shoot. But shooting's hard. Oh, we're going to have us a head throw attempt.
We're trying. Whoop. Oh, and Bree Wesley gets her down. Lord
Step
mercy.
through and a good head throw.
Look at that. Nice.
Lift that head up.
There's 2 points, it looks like.
2 points, and then we're getting multiple backs right here. We got 3 points waiting on
And
us
Bree
on the
Wesley,
back.
can she finish it?
Lift her head, Bree. Flip your hips and lift her head. Flip your hips.
Got plenty of time left.
Yeah,
Plenty of time left. And Bree gets her. So a pin from Bree Wesley.
Great job.
So it looks like our Lady Devils will win 2 of the 3 matches against the Lady Braves from Cherokee. So good job by Bree Wesley. And we'll see what else we've got coming up here.
She's jacked. That's awesome.
So now it looks like we're going to send
Erica's coming back out here, it looks like, and I'm not sure who we're wrestling.
I don't think Cherokee has anybody else. That one of them's going to wrestle again. Nope, we got a forfeit right there.
I guess we're going to run through and take our forfeits, and then.
Is this something you have to do?
Yeah. They got to go out and get their hand raised so that we can make sure that it's in the book and get your records.
All right, I got you. So here is Elena Cogdell. She's going to get a forfeit win. So that'll increase our lead to 24-6. Next up will be Emmy Fuller. Emmy's going to walk out, get her hand raised. Boom. That'll put it to 30-6. And here comes Lila Cogdell. Of course, everybody in the gym is probably glad they're not going to have to wrestle her right now. Lila gets the win, 34-6.
They got them stripes on that single. Looks a little bit like a maroon and white bumblebee, and I think maybe a good reason.
Dakota McMillan with the forfeit win. And finally, Rain Cooper will come out. And she's going to get her hand raised, so that will give Swain a 48-6 win here against the Lady Braves from Cherokee. So looks like both teams are trying to decide on what's going next. And folks, we're going to try to let you know what's going on right here in just a second.
Just as soon as we figure it out.
As soon as we figure out what's going on. And it looks like Smoky Mountain's ladies are getting up. And they're going to come back to the mat again, but they're going to wrestle us or they're going to wrestle Cherokee?
They're going to wrestle Cherokee, I would assume.
So if Smoky Mountain's girls are going to wrestle Cherokee, we're going to take a break. Folks, please stay with us. We think when we come back, our boys will be wrestling against Cherokee's boys. And then after that match, you want to make sure that you tune in and watch Nasty Nolan Griggs wrestle for the World Heavyweight Championship.
I tell you. It's the main event on anybody's card.
It's the main event tonight, folks. That's the one you don't want to miss. So whatever you
got
got to do, get it done, come back, make sure you see that. So we're going to sign off for just a few minutes.
Hello, viewers. My name is Audrey Zelinka, and I'm one of your student correspondents with the Maroon Devils Network. This channel was created in 2014, and since then we've had over 430,000 views, but more than 75% of those have been non-subscribers. Right now our channel has a little over 2,400 subscribers, but we want to reach a goal of 5,000. To help us do this, you can like, subscribe, and share our videos. Thank you for watching the Maroon Devils Network. Hello, viewers. My name is Audrey Zelinka, and I'm one of your student correspondents with the Maroon Devils Network. This channel was created in 2014, and since then we've had over 430,000 views, but more than 75% of those have been non-subscribers. Right now our channel has a little over 2,400 subscribers, but we want to reach a goal of 5,000. To help us do this, you can like, subscribe, and share our videos. Thank you for watching the Maroon Devils Network.
And welcome back, wrestling fans. Again, we are coming to you live here at the High-Benz Civic Center here on the campus of Swain County High School. As now our men will be in action. Our Maroon Devils will be taking on the Braves from Cherokee High School. Looks like we're going to have a lot of matches here. Looks like Cherokee has quite a few wrestlers, so be a lot of good live action here. This will be your first time, a lot of you, to see our guys out on the mat this year. Got a lot of guys returning from the last couple years. Should be a really good Maroon Devil wrestling squad this year, Mr. Shivani.
Yes, absolutely. And we got quite a few returning state qualifiers, and some people that were on the cusp were qualifying for state last year. Looks like we're starting off at 106 right at the bottom, just like we used to every time, but now they flip for something.
And that's Sully Cunningham. He's going to get his hand raised and not really have to do anything.
Hey, that's 6 points for the good guys.
That's 6 points any way you look at it.
And then Cale the Crusher Stevenson.
Oh, Crusher Cale Stevenson's fixing to come up.
Returning state qualifier from last year at 113. He's back at 113 again this year.
And old Cale's a dandy. Cale loves wrestling. He eats it, sleeps it, drinks it. But I got the chance to watch his little sister last night.
Crazy, a hammer.
And she slayed a girl that was 20 pounds heavier than her and absolutely wallered her all over the mat.
She is a hammer.
Wow. So this is Mr. Andre Aguilera, as he's going to go out and get his hand raised. So Swain out to an early 18-0 lead.
And I'm not sure where that should be.
Yeah, we're going to see right here. That's going to be Mr. Jason Maffett.
It's Maffett.
120-pound weight class. He's going to come out. Cherokee has no one in that weight class. Get his hand raised. So it does look like Cherokee, most of their kids
sliding
are
up. Looks like we may be sliding up right here. Is this 32?
That is going to be Mr. Phoenix Hull.
At 32.
As Phoenix is going to come out. Looks like Cherokee, nope, not going to have one for him. So he gets his hand raised. It's automatically 31-0. We've not done anything
32.
yet. So
and
here comes
James
Mr.
Stroman at 138.
And Cherokee will have a wrestler.
And James is uber athletic.
Yes, he is.
Uber athletic. He hasn't had a tremendous amount of mat time because he's been behind log jammed.
Yes.
In the lineup the last few years. And I think, is he a sophomore this year?
Or junior.
He's a junior this year. And he's been log jammed. I mean, we had a kid that finished second in state last year in his weight class.
Yes.
So, I mean, it's hard to get mat time that way, especially when you can't get up, you can't go up a weight class and get away from anybody to win. And that was a slick,
good, quick move by Stroman.
Yeah, that was slick. And the other thing is, he's strong enough to hold that arm. Do you see? Everybody can't do that.
No.
Now, the only problem is that somebody that's strong and super athletic a lot of times, and I'm not saying that that's going to happen necessarily this time, but they get used to everything that they do works.
Right. Yeah.
And that you can put yourself in a bad situation and still get away with it.
And James is able to roll back over top.
And that's what I'm saying, is that he wrestles funky. And so he ends up being in a tough spot. He ends up rolling out of it because he's strong and he's crazy athletic.
That's exactly right. So Stroman does have a commanding 4-0 lead in this
and
first
he's getting
period.
ready to get the old leg. He's got the leg
that.
in and the country pin's what
He's
they used
got
to
it.
call
That's
it.
the old country pin.
Yeah.
Oh, and the kid works out of it from Cherokee.
Now let's see if we can come up off the bottom. And this is where, like I say, this is the hard part. Being on the bottom. Now put a foot down, stand up, James. He has no hooks. Now, you're out. And that's standing switch.
And he works his way around. That was nice. He's running a little corkscrew there at the end. was able to work his way back onto the kid from Cherokee's back. James does have looks like 3 or 2 lead.
It should be 4 or 5.
Yeah, it should be more than that, I thought.
5, I think, maybe, or 6. 9.
Oh, 9. Sorry, folks. We're looking through the basketball backboard.
That could be. All right, now,
So
he's sitting there and it looks like he's waiting, and that's because he was. If that kid had, and that's a cheap tilt, and he was almost got it.
Almost had it. That was almost that ball and chain tilt right there.
The old 2-and-1.
He had the ball, just left the chain. So that'll do us for the first period of wrestling there. Mr. James Stroman has a commanding 9-2 lead over this young man from Cherokee High School. Thank you guys for tuning in to us. Again, this is Swain versus Cherokee. After this whole match, you're going to want to make sure that you are here for that next one.
The heavyweight championship of the world.
Championship of the world. Nasty Nolan Griggs, folks. He's going to be taking the mat tonight. So Mr. Stroman's going to go back to work.
Whoop! Good knock by.
Ooh, James is quick.
Yeah, he's quick. And like I say, that's one of the things he learned in the wrestling room last year. And that kid wanted to reach back, and that's why we say don't reach back. That's a cheap 2. That's 2 back points, and he didn't even have to do nothing besides just hold the kid where he was trying to go. And we're going to get 2 backs out of this, and he's running his arm bar series, and here we go.
The old bar series.
And here he goes. That's it. It's
he
ball
may
game.
have it. That's the pin. That's good. That bar series is tough when you get that thing run.
Yeah.
You got 3 opportunities. You got the crow, the re, or the arm. Any of those bars will work. He chose the arm that time.
That's it right there. He went with the arm bar, and if he'd have used rebar, he'd have been number 5.
Number 5 rebar.
Number 5 rebar.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But if he'd used a crowbar,
it'd have went faster.
It went faster because that
leverage.
crowbar is unbeatable.
Yeah, it's leverage.
It's unbeatable.
And Mr. Owen Craig coming back out here. First time I've got to see Owen wrestle.
The nature boy.
The nature boy.
Owen Craig with those beautiful blonde locks. He gets that old paw raised up in the sky. And
come out. He's getting a later start this year in wrestling because of an injury sustained during soccer season.
Yeah, he's had a bad luck of injuries recently.
And then we got
Mr. Izzy Israel Ferguson. He's part of the tag team trio, the Fabulous Fergusons. Him and his brother Matt. But we're going to go solo tonight. No tag team action tonight.
Going for the old double leg right there. Kid's doing a good job keeping his hips back, but just kept turning. Chase tails, what we call that. Get out the back, get your head out.
So Israel doing a good job working around behind the young man from Cherokee. He is up 2-0
and
here.
He's working
early.
for a bar, too. And we're out.
We're out of bounds. You know, I was with Coach James the other day. He did allow me to kind of introduce some of those bar series moves. And that was cool for me to be able to interact, with our wrestlers.
Yeah,
and
just show them a little something.
I just worked the rebar. That's the only one he let me work. But anyway, that was a good opportunity for me.
Yeah, that number 5.
Number 5, baby. So Israel Ferguson back to the mat. We're back out in the center here working hard.
Yep, and this is
he's going to get him turned, folks. This could be over quick. Israel working hard to get that pin. Young man from Cherokee trying to bridge out of it. Is he going to be able to do it? Referee checking hard, and that's it. That's going to be a pin for Israel Ferguson. So that'll be a big 7-pointer for us. That should push the lead 6-pointer. I keep thinking football, man. It's like a touchdown.
It's a touchdown.
Yeah. So Swain will have a commanding 48-0 lead.
And the next man up looks like it's Clay Siegel.
Clay Siegel, young man who was young last year, really became a good wrestler, had a lot of opportunities. I know Coach is excited to see, what he's going to do this year. Worked hard in the weight room. You can see him standing out there. Got good definition in those arms. So
he's a strong kid. And
Clay's a youngster still.
And a good kid.
Great kid, man. They don't get no better than Clay.
And and the other thing is he's in a log jam weights, in a log jam too, where this is a kid that may end up not getting a whole lot of matches as the season progresses, because as people fall into weight, he may not be able to stay in the lineup when you've got 2 state qualifiers that are right above him that may be on their way down. And that's the thing about this is sometimes the toughest that it gets for you is in your own wrestling room.
Is your own wrestling room. That's right.
And that's and really and truly, that's how you win state championships, conference championships. That's how you become relevant is by having that competition in the room to where you don't.
Oh, and Siegel, could he have him, Coach?
It's over.
He may have him. Clay Siegel
If he
working
keeps that
hard.
arm, it's going to be nasty and brutish right here because there's really not anywhere that kid can go but right back over there where he was. Now, he may fight out of it, but it ain't going. It's just going. That's Novocaine. Give it a minute.
Give it a minute, and it'll work.
Yeah.
Give it to him, Mr. Referee.
Settle back, Clay. Settle back.
Smack that
That's
mat.
it.
There it is. So pinned by Clay Siegel. Nice job.
Good deep half by Clay right there and stuck him.
Stuck him. So that will be 6 points. I'll get it right this time. So that will push our lead to 54-0. As Swain has got a commanding lead over the Braves from Cherokee. So stay with us here. We'll figure out who we got next. Looks like Mr. Gabe Lillard. And he's going to get his hand raised.
At 170 today, I guess. Yeah. And at 182 pounds, we've got.
That's going to be Lucius.
Yeah, Lucius Sutton.
Lucius Sutton. That's what I call him over in the building.
Lucius Clay. And he is wrestling a kid that I do know because when I was a principal at East and when I was a PE teacher at East, Mr. Mitchell Gaioso and I got to know each other. And Mitchell is at Cherokee now, and he's wrestling with Lucas right here. And he used to play basketball, but you see a lat drop.
He missed it. Oh, but he stays by it. Nice. That's almost old hawk roll like we teach tackling in football.
Yeah. Oh, he's got standing cradle. We're going to roll through it.
He's going to try to roll it. Is he going to get it?
Yes, he is going to get it. It's just a matter of which way he's going to finish it.
And Lucas gets him over on his back. Is he going to get it done? Referee's checking. Is he going to smack the mat? And that'll do it. So a rolling cradle by Lucas Sutton. Wow. Been around here a long time. Not seen many rolling cradles like that. That's cool.
It don't happen all that often. Luscious Lucas Sutton with the victory.
Sir. The victory.
The American Dream. Dusty Rhodes, baby. All right.
So now we're going to 195.
The other half of the Fabulous
the
Ferguson.
Fabulous Ferguson tag team. Here's Matt Ferguson. Fergalicious.
The Fergaliciouses.
So the young men shake hands out in the middle of the ring, and here we go.
Good kids. And some more of the kids that I had the pleasure of being around whenever they were in school at East. And those Ferguson kids are great kids. Their brother was a great wrestler for us. I mean, a great young man to be around. Will was fantastic.
Good football player, too.
Good football player and just a good family.
And Matt's got him.
Help keep that arm.
As he's got that kid folded up. Looks like he's trying to run that billfold on him, Coach. Hadn't seen that since last year.
Yeah, the billfold. Now, he's trying to transition into the lawn chair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
Of the old vinyl.
Yeah, and then right here, I think we may be getting ready to see the old 5/8-inch rebar show up right here.
He's working it. As Matt Ferguson does have a 2-0 lead.
We could just get just an old-timey half right there.
And just be done with it.
And we did.
He's going to roll him. He's going to apply the pressure to that back elbow. That shoulder's down.
1 minute
and that got
of badness.
Bingo.
Yes.
Pin. Matt Ferguson. So even in their solo action tonight, the Fabulous Fergusons both come away with a pin.
That's right. That tells you the formidable opponents that they are.
Absolutely, man.
For Flying Brian Strowman down there. And
that's pretty good. We'll have to remember that. And there's Big Beard Blake Sane.
Yes,
with his arm raised up for the forfeit. And now we're going to get a match with Mr. Tice Neto.
I do not know who this young man is that he's wrestling. But he needs to be ready to wrestle because Tice pretty good. I think state qualifier last year and state placer.
He better have his loins girded.
That's right. Yeah. Tice looks like he may be giving up a little weight right here.
Because Tice loves to wrestle, folks. He lives to do this right here. His whole family's wrestlers. And he's a pretty dadgum good one.
And honestly, I mean, if I was being honest with myself, if I had to say, who's going to whip him in 1A? And I don't know the answer to that.
I don't know the answer to that either. He should have a great opportunity to be a state champion this year.
That's exactly right. Whoop.
Oh!
And that's something you don't see out of heavyweights a lot, guys. A good blast double like that just does not happen a lot.
That was the jackhammer.
Yeah, that's it. You got to get your cross face first. Pull him off his.
And Tice working his way around behind, looking to find an advantage. He's up 2-0, and he's working hard. Run the tilt-a-whirl there. He's going to be able to finish it possibly. Young man from Cherokee is able to stabilize it.
Yeah, and he just went into the scrambler right here.
He's trying to pull. He's trying to pull.
Half.
There's that bar series.
No.
Oh, the young man folded out of it. And they're going to be called for out of bounds.
Rolled out.
So the young man from Cherokee will assume the down position. Mr. Nedu is going to
do an optional start position. He's going to put his hands in the middle of that kid's back. That kid's going to try to stand up, and he's going to tackle him to the ground.
Well, that's pretty cool.
No, he missed him.
Missed him.
That's all right. So that's an escape.
So we're down to 41 seconds. We are in the first period here. Tice with a 2-1 lead.
And
as both men are locked up out in the
little
center.
Brillo, little knock by right there. And he's got the corner turned.
And he's down.
And he could have hooked the head. If he could have hooked the head right there, he settles back and it's over.
He does get 2 points, though. That pushes the lead to 4-1. We're down to 20 seconds here in this first period.
Half.
And Tice has got him on his back. This may be it, folks. And boom, the mat is slapped. Pin, Tice Nedu.
Tice Nedu.
I guess
folks,
really
looks like
Neto.
everybody's-
They let me say it wrong for 10 years. You know, didn't say anything. Roger and them good people. I'd get mad if somebody said my name wrong constantly, and then I did it for 10 years and they didn't say a word.
So, folks, that looks like to maybe be the end of the Swain-Cherokee match. Is that what we've got going on?
That's it.
So they're going to shake hands, and we're going to stay right here with it because we may have a pretty cool match up next. He's next.
Yep, we got something y'all are going to
Hey.
want to see. This is
Hey.
going to be worth the price of admission.
Hi, miss. Hang on, Casey. He's talking. You keep talking if you need to. You're on there.
All right.
Tell me when to start the music.
Now the championship, the belt's on the line for this one.
It is on the line. This is going to be something that we've never seen before here in Swain County High School. We're going to have a match for the heavyweight championship of the world.
And it doesn't come to Bryson City all the time.
It does not come to Bryson City all the time.
And right here it is.
Let me see if I can get all this technology straight.
Everybody says to fear the beard, but I don't know. Right now, my Nasty Nolan. Just don't know. It's hard to bet against him. What is the line in Vegas on this one?
Nolan has got he's about a 10-1. He's going to win.
Yeah, I was going to say this is the immovable object meets the irresistible force.
The irresistible force. So, folks, y'all stay with us right here. We're going to have some intro music right here. Just hang on. Smoky Mountain's trying to warm up, but we're going to get them off the mat right here real quick.
Something for just a second. And they didn't realize they were the undercard this time.
So it looks like, folks, in one corner we're going to have Nasty Nolan Griggs. He's going to be taking on Big Beard Blake Sane.
That's it for the world's heavyweight championship.
Heavyweight championship of the world. So as soon as Coach Jaimez gives us the go-ahead right here, we're going to get this match underway. Nolan's trying to get the crowd
Getting
up
the
down
crowd
there.
up, yes, sir. Nolan Griggs coming out and letting them know why,
All right, folks.
why that it's 10-1 that Nasty Nolan's going to. And Big Beard Blake Sane comes out there. Balake Sane.
We got the John Cena music going. He's going to give him the face
Yes,
guard.
yes. Ready to go. Jacked out of his mind for the hundreds in attendance and the thousands watching around the globe.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Yes, sir.
So here we go, folks. He checks Nolan out. Nolan's ready to go. Nasty Nolan Griggs working hard on Big Beard Blake Sane.
Going with the snap down.
He's working hard right here, folks. Again, this is for the heavyweight championship of the world. Two for Nolan. The crowd goes wild. Big Beard trying to work his way out behind.
Uh-oh. Almost gave up the reversal. Oh, we're back to neutral. That's one. Oh. And
Griggs, he slams his headgear off Big Beard.
I mean, he
Check this out, folks.
took him down so hard that he lost his headgear.
This is amazing. Griggs working hard to fold him over on his back.
2 more.
Oh, we got 2 more for Griggs. He's up 4-0.
And if
he's working that headlock hard.
He got up there in the front. He needs to learn how to finish that kindergarten killer right there, and we'll have it.
I already got him. He's trying to work
get
it.
his arm inside. Oh, he
may have him. He may have him. He may have him, folks.
And
this
that's
may
it.
be. He got him. We've got a brand new heavyweight champion of the world.
And the belt was on the line.
The belt was on the line. There he is, folks. Nasty Nolan Griggs.
Yes, sir.
He's giving everybody 5, folks. This place is pandemonium in here. He's styling. He's profiling. He's a jet plane riding. Whoa!
Hey,
son of a gun.
Them alligators, son.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
So, folks, you've just witnessed history right there tonight here at Swain County High School. And, folks, we're going to have to take a break on that. We're absolutely wore slap dab out.
That's exactly right. My blood pressure can't take it.
So Smoky Mountain High School will be wrestling Cherokee. Stay tuned. As soon as this whole match is over, our varsity boys will be taking on the Mustangs from Smoky Mountain High School. Stay tuned with us. We'll be back in 20 or so minutes.
Hello, viewers. My name is Audrey Zelinka, and I'm one of your student correspondents with the Maroon Devils Network. This channel was created in 2014, and since then we've had over 430,000 views, but more than 75% of those have been non-subscribers. Right now our channel has a little over 2,400 subscribers, but we want to reach a goal of 5,000. To help us do this, you can like, subscribe, and share our videos. Thank you for watching the Maroon Devils Network. Hello, viewers. My name is Audrey Zelinka, and I'm one of your student correspondents with the Maroon Devils Network. This channel was created in 2014, and since then we've had over 430,000 views, but more than 75% of those have been non-subscribers. Right now our channel has a little over 2,400 subscribers, but we want to reach a goal of 5,000. To help us do this, you can like, subscribe, and share our videos. Thank you for watching the Maroon Devils Network. Hello, viewers. My name is Audrey Zelinka, and I'm one of your student correspondents with the Maroon Devils Network. This channel was created in 2014, and since then we've had over 430,000 views, but more than 75% of those have been non-subscribers. Right now our channel has a little over 2,400 subscribers, but we want to reach a goal of 5,000. To help us do this, you can like, subscribe, and share our videos. Thank you for watching the Maroon Devils Network. Hello, viewers. My name is Audrey Zelinka, and I'm one of your student correspondents with the Maroon Devils Network. This channel was created in 2014, and since then we've had over 430,000 views, but more than 75% of those have been non-subscribers. Right now our channel has a little over 2,400 subscribers, but we want to reach a goal of 5,000. To help us do this, you can like, subscribe, and share our videos. Thank you for watching the Maroon Devils Network. Hello, viewers. My name is Audrey Zelinka, and I'm one of your student correspondents with the Maroon Devils Network. This channel was created in 2014, and since then we've had over 430,000 views, but more than 75% of those have been non-subscribers. Right now our channel has a little over 2,400 subscribers, but we want to reach a goal of 5,000. To help us do this, you can like, subscribe, and share our videos. Thank you for watching the Maroon Devils Network.
To check. There we are.
There we are.
Welcome back, wrestling fans. Thank you for staying tuned with us here. Cherokee and Smoky Mountain just did finish up with their boys action. Your Maroon Devils will take the mat now against the Mustangs from Smoky Mountain. Been a lot of good wrestling tonight, Coach.
Yeah, there has been a lot of good wrestling. This should be, honestly, the most competitive match of the night.
Yep.
They're pretty solid all the way through, and we are too. And it's just going to be there's a few of these matches that are going to swing the whole thing, and that's the exciting part about this is because somebody gets caught, shouldn't get caught, somebody doesn't get a pin where they should have got a pin, and anything can happen.
So it looks like we're going to start off here in about let's see.
Looks like 20.
20? Is that Mr. Rowe, isn't it? Mr.
Yep.
Noah Rowe?
Yep.
So he's going to get things started off for us here. Thank you guys once again for being with us here at the James Civic Center on the campus of Swain County High School.
The house that Jaime built.
The house that Hodge built. That's exactly right. So we're about to get underway, folks. Mr. Noah Rowe. As both wrestlers kind of filling each other out like a couple cats.
Pawing around.
Good quick move by the young man from Smoky Mountain High School. We don't have their roster, so we can't call them by name. But we'll do a good job to.
No point, nothing yet. Still nothing. Locking the crotch and flip him. Roll it through.
He's trying to roll it, folks. He's trying to roll it. Is he going to get it?
Crack him over. Other way. Lift. Get your leg back. All right. Oh, no. Nothing yet. And nothing right there.
Oh, and the young man from Smoky Mountain works around behind for the 2. So he does take a 2-0 lead. As now he works his advantage on the back of Noah Rowe.
And here's gamesmanship-wise. I think that Cale in this 120 before Cale, that's going to be our 13-pounder tonight.
Yeah.
Before he moved down, I think Cale and this kid wrestled. And the 113 for Smokey's pretty doggone good too from what I've seen out of him in years past, like in youth wrestling and everything else. And he's pretty doggone good. And this means that we know that we're going to get that one to end the night. At 113, we're going to have a great match.
So Crusher Cale Stevenson will wind this thing up for us tonight. We're down to 30 seconds here in this first period.
Got a score on short time right here, Noah Rowe. Get your foot in the ground.
No,
don't do that.
Flip.
Do not do that. Put a foot down. Got to stand up. Short time. Need a point.
We're down to 13 seconds, folks. Noah is behind 2-0. Because I'm not sure we're going to get anything much out of these last 6
looks
seconds.
like that kid's going to ride a 2-on-1. And to me, if a kid's sitting there straddling a leg, like you see this kid's leg, he's just riding one of our legs, and he's riding that 2-on-1, and he doesn't ever come out and try to improve. That's stalling. But now they'll call our guy on the bottom for stalling. But what are you supposed to do when a kid's got two hands on your arm and one leg gets squeezed between his legs? What are you really supposed to do?
Yeah, there's not much. He basically had him in that coat hanger right there.
Yeah, he had him in the old coat hanger.
The old coat hanger, man. It's hard to get out from under that thing.
Running the old 2-on-1. And let's see what happens here. Whoop. Good sprawl. Got his hips away. Circle in. And when they throw that paw right here, you got to kind of eat that, because if you put your head down and you pop your head back up, he's gone. That's when he's going to shoot. And
there's a good shot by the young man from Smoky Mountain.
And he's in hips deep. And this is where it makes it hard on you to do anything with it. And if you don't get locked in the crotch, it's 2. As soon as he crosses up above the hip, we ain't got it yet. But he's going to have to lift him and crack him down if he's going to keep that.
And we've got a whistle. Something illegal.
He said called an illegal head scissor, like he was squeezing his legs, his head with his legs. I didn't see it, but that doesn't mean it didn't happen. And that would be a natural reaction.
Oh, absolutely. So we're down to 1 minute. We are in the second period here, as this is the first match of the Swain County against Smoky Mountain High School. Noah Rowe.
He tried for a high crotch a little bit too far, but at least he went with it. Now keep moving, keep moving. You can't rest right there on your knees. You got to go. You cannot stay right there. Bad things are going to happen. You got to improve. That's it. Now come out that backside. Come out that backside. Come on out that backside and cover the hips.
He's trying to work that can opener, it looks like. Is he going to be able to open it, though?
I don't know. He's going to have to come out. That Wizard's got him right there on that side.
We're down to 32 seconds.
And that's 2.
There's 2. So that's going to tie the match up now. 2-2.
Nope, it'll be 3-1. It'll be 3-2.
3-2 now.
3-2 because of the head scissors there a minute ago.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about the scissors. So Noah Rowe working his advantage right now. We're down to 14 seconds in the second period. And he may get rolled right
too high.
here.
He got his leg caught. Looked like he was going for a boot. Got too high. We need to get out of this without getting a reversal called.
It may happen. He's got him on his back. Can Noah fight his way out? And he's going to be able to as the clock runs out there in the second period.
We might have get I don't know what we're going to get right here. He didn't signal anything, so nothing. He didn't give anything right there, but that's close, guys. That could have been either a loss of control or a reversal in backs, just depending on that's one of those 50-50s, and you couldn't get mad either way. But if you're on right now, Noah's got to come out and tie it, and then he's got to get the takedown to win right here and hopefully improve. But he cannot give up back points right here. He's got to base up. Yeah, I mean, and I know everybody's, get up. That's like get him.
Yeah, get him.
Get up. God, if we just thought of that,
I'm sure he wants to get up.
Yeah, and he was almost out. But see, that's what I'm saying. You can't move and quit.
Yep.
Move and quit. It's got to be constant.
Continuous movement.
Yeah, and that kid's out now, and he's not doing that 2-on-1 and laying there. And so, you better get your head away from your knee, Noah Rowe. Do not let him lock him up.
This
now
is the
come
last
out
period.
the back. Come out the back. Good. This could be oh gosh.
No.
I'd like to see him
though.
The head. I'd like to see the head and arm right there.
So there you go. It's tied. We're down to 1 minute. This is the third period. It's going to be interesting to see how this one finishes.
Takedown, more than likely takedown wins.
Takedown probably is going to get it.
Oh, hips away. Hips away. Hips away. And
can he hang on?
That's
no,
2.
he cannot. That's 2.
He better come up. He's got 37 seconds.
He's got to work hard. It's 5-3. Come on, Noah. Young man from Smoky Mountain's content just to kind of.
He's going to ride right there in the middle and the back.
Here.
And to me, that's stalling.
Absolutely.
Now he's not. He came out. Now Noah's got to get his hips flipped, and he's got to come out of that.
We're down to 18 seconds, folks.
Need a reversal. Bad. In the worst possible way. Come on, Noah Rowe. Come up out of that.
You got to work.
Can't stay there, son.
We're down to 10 seconds.
Right now, you do something even if it's dumb.
Absolutely. You got to give yourself a chance, and I don't think it's going to happen.
It ain't going to happen. Out of time.
1, and that's going to do us.
And that's unfortunate.
Noah Rowe will take the loss, 5-3. So that's the first match, again, of this dual team right here. And that'll give Smoky Mountain 3 points, so they will be taking an early lead, 3-0.
And at 1:32,
that looks like Mr. Jason Maffitt's going to come out.
Yeah. I don't know.
So he's going to take the forfeit win.
All right. And so it looks like we're moving. Is it moving Phoenix up?
I think there was discussion of that.
Looks
so
like
we'll see.
Phoenix is up. Yeah, we're bumping up to fill in at 45, it looks like. Bumping up to fill up at 45, and Phoenix has got a big match right here for us. I mean, forfeits are big because if you can get 6 the easy way, go out and get your hand raised, that's good for team points. And that's why you go to practice, is so that and why you recruit your friends to come out there and sweat and bleed with you. Is so that you can have somebody and you don't ever have to do that.
So Swain does have a 6-3 lead now after that last forfeit. And this is Phoenix Hall.
Strong kid. And pretty doggone quick.
He is quick. So he's working hard on pressure on that kid's head.
And that kid's going to climb up, and that's 2.
That's 2.
That's pretty nice and patient from that kid. Now knee slide out of that. Whoop! Oh, no, he tried for a tilt and didn't get it to land. That kid's trying to work a tilt series, and he's got a boot right there. He tried to swing a boot in. This kid's pretty good.
Yeah, it looks like he
technical.
really knows what he's doing.
And one of the things that's telltale sign, guys, somebody's willing to hand fight and stay on that leg and stay in the hips and doesn't get himself out of shape, doesn't get too high. I mean, that's a kid that's comfortable in this position, if that makes sense. And a lot of times that's exactly what makes you better. Hoyle sat on that because he was trying for a cow chain tilt or a T-bar, depending on who you want to talk to. I know you're going to love that. It's not rebar like number 5 rebar.
I don't know much about the T-bar, I'll be honest with you. Or that cow and tilt, but anyway.
Cow chain tilt.
I know, is that close to the ball and chain tilt?
Mm-hmm.
So Phoenix Hoyle working his way down to 20 seconds here in this match. He is behind 2-0.
Which is not bad.
Not bad. He's getting himself a good chance. Both guys working hard. They may be close to being out, and there's the whistle. So we're going to reset things with 9 seconds.
And this is where you got to do something explosive right here, because this is where you come out running right here. You know what I mean? You just come out there flying.
Let's see if he can get it done. No. Nope. So we're down to 6 seconds. And that's probably going to do us for this first period. And there's the clock.
Well, he's sitting right. I don't know if he has it, but that kid's, if he has it on the bottom, but Granby.
Oh, the old Granby roll.
Yeah, the Granby roll right there where that kid's sitting on that leg right there. If he can get his leg walked out from underneath that and create some distance, he walked right into it again, second time. Walked right into a double. And that blind half. See that kid's arm keeping reaching over there on the side?
Oh, yeah.
Blind half. And now he's going to. Now the question is if Phoenix is going to be able to be rode out. Is he going to get up right here, or is he going to make a revert? Yep, and that's a good hip
he's able
heist.
to get out. All right, there's the first point of the night for Phoenix.
Now, you shoot. If you're having a hard time defending his shot, you create your own scramble by shooting.
You got to do something. That's right.
You don't wait and see what he's going to do. Because that right there
it is
what
again
he was going to do
for the third time. So that'll be a deuce, and that's going to bring the score up to 6-1 from the young man from Smoky Mountain High School, as we are in the second period here.
And he's perfectly content to win on points. This kid is, he's working right now trying to get back to that. He's trying to run his own armbar series stuff. And he's trying to stuff that arm. And then right now he's going to come right back up the middle and the back and see if he can't catch that for some cheap points for the tilt. It's getting ready to come. He's going to come up through the middle and the back if I was betting. Right. No. Gut wrench. Now you got your distance. Move. Keep moving.
Hoyle trying his best to spin out. We're down to 35 seconds, folks.
Over and under and pop it off on that 2-on-1. And now, honestly, it's really and truly, like I said before, we're going to be the ones that get in trouble for that, but it's not us. What is he supposed to do,
Right.
I mean, the kid's hammering grabbing your arm and he's sitting on your leg. I mean, what do you do?
There ain't much you can do.
Well,
as we're down to 7 seconds, Hoyle's trying to work his way up and just cannot get out of it.
Hands out. But he had his hips out right there.
We're down to 1 second, and that will do us for period number 2. So we're going to a third period.
But we're still
trails 6-1. He still gives himself a chance. That's exactly right.
And he's standing, and we've been took down every time. And they'll give up two the easy way.
So that's going to be 8-1.
8-1. And that's why you don't pick standing in that particular situation right there, in my opinion. I mean, he has his own reasons for it, but
he looks like the kid from Smoky Mountain's got his left arm folded back up under his leg, trying to pull him. He's trying to work the tilt.
Yeah.
It could be a tilt-a-whirl, folks, here on Swain County's high school.
And looking for the head and side cradle. See if he can transition it. Hopefully he won't be able to. Yep, head up. Now get out. Oh, come on out.
And he got out. So that'll be another point.
All right, so that's 8-2.
8-2, but he's got to make something happen.
He's got to shoot.
Got to do something
He's got to shoot. Yep.
Got high.
Yeah, that kid dropped lower
really
than he
high,
did.
And he's going to work him way on the back again for two more.
So that's 10-2, and that'll be a major if nothing changes right here. I mean, and it's hips to hips.
So Hoyle has got to find a way to make something happen here, folks. We're down to less than a minute now. Third period.
Oh, my goodness.
Is Hoyle going to be able to do it? He's working hard. That kid has really got quick hands underneath him there.
And he's familiar with where he's at. And really and truly, he's calling stalling on us, and that kid's not come out yet. Huh, ain't that something? Like I told you, it's coming.
And he got out again. So
and that's good. Now, if he can get him a short time takedown right here, we might can get it from not being a mate. I don't walk into that.
And is he going to get – he's just content to lay there.
Yeah, he's going to lay there and take it.
12 seconds.
We're the ones stalling, of course, but whatever.
We're down to 8. I don't think it's going to happen, Coach.
No, I don't think so either.
Hoyle's going to lose a match. Looks like it's going to be 12-3.
And that'll make it 6. It'll be 7-6.
That'll be
the close of this one.
So
It's a
Smoky
major.
Mountain will get a 4-point win there on the major. And it will be 7-6. So after 3 matches now, Smoky Mountain High School leads 7-6. Looks like we're up to the 138-pounders now. I believe we're going to send out Mr. James Stroman.
Yeah. Leaping Jimmy Stroman.
Flying Brian Stroman.
Yeah.
All right, so we saw Stroman earlier at a match against Cherokee. Really good wrestler, gets after it quick. And we'll see what he can do here against this young man from Smoky Mountain High School.
Who is also pretty good. I don't know who he is, but he's a pretty good wrestler. This will be one of those that's just waiting to see if somebody who makes a mistake.
So both they're tied up.
Oh, no. Nice transition. And they've got a whizzer. Stroman's got his whizzer in, a good strong whizzer. On that hand right there where he can't, and he's going to swap to the body lock, and that's 2.
And that's 2.
He was in a little bit too deep to have that whizzer good and tight.
You got to have a tight whizzer.
You better. I mean, you better. Oh, my goodness gracious.
So folks, if you're just tuning in, this will be the last match of the night as the girls have already wrestled.
Trying to swing a leg in here.
We're down to less than 1 minute. Young man of Smoky Mountain High School is up 2-0.
And there's a lot going on right there that
working to get that ankle.
Yeah, and that kid did a good job of keeping this ankle to where he couldn't turn out of it.
Oh, he couldn't turn out of it. He's trying to work that tripod right there on James. Not sure he's going to be able to get it run.
Yeah.
Execute it perfectly.
Short time. Forearm.
Ooh, he's got that
tilt.
arm pulled under big time. He's going to work the tilt right here. Trying hard.
And James just got to eat it. You know, I mean, this is one of those where you just got to say, I ain't going. I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going.
We're down to 10 seconds. Can Stroman hang on?
And the kid's grip out there kind of relaxed, and so James is going to be able to ride this out. But he's going to have to come off the bottom.
Sir, for period 1.
He's got to have to come off the bottom.
So James is down 2-0 right now.
And he's putting James standing again. And so now James is going to have to be the one to shoot. You know, if you're going to pick standing, you've got to be the one that scores from standing. You can't trade 2 for 1.
No, because so far we've not been the aggressors when it comes from a standing position.
Nope, and that right there knock by was nice. And this is a nice transition from that kid to this low. Don't do that. Don't do that. Watch the knee. And we got nothing yet because he's locked in there on the body. And right there is still nothing. Stroman's working to get him too. And they both kind of got each other. This is one of those in a minute. This could end up being a stalemate because you're both in the same place and nobody improves. And right then he broke it.
And he got 2.
And that was 2 from that's one of those, sometimes you ride that one out to get the stalemate. Now he's got to come up.
Got to. He's down 4-0. This is the second period. So Stroman will be in the down position. Got to work his way back up to his feet. So here we go.
And he sit out hard right there, and that kid but you got to stay with it. Nothing yet. Now see,
Strowman pulling hard.
and he's giving up backs.
He's giving up backs. Yep.
Locking hands on somebody, and I think it's probably theirs.
So the point went to
us. Yeah.
So far, James has just not been able to get the upper hand on this young man yet.
No, he's just got to come up out of this. And now this James's thing too is that he's athletic and he flops into stuff, and he's trying to create that space to where he can flop and do what James does. And this kid is doing a pretty good job of eliminating that space.
Negating that, yep.
But you see that right there? James pretty savvy. He's got that knee posted where he can't walk around his head. So now he's going to have to try to sit back the other way. And that's the thing is there's a little chess match going here right now with this hand fighting on the bottom.
Yeah.
But we got to come up because of all that time that the clock's ticking and nothing changes. We're still down.
We're still down 4-1.
We're still down. You know, got to create a scramble and got to win the scramble somewhere along right here.
And that's it. That'll do us for 2 periods, folks. That snuck up on me. So Strowman will enter the 3rd period down 4-1.
And they pick neutral because they don't think James can take him down. See, if I was them, I'd have picked top and rode him out.
Rode him out, yep.
Because best case scenario, you end back up standing up, or worst case scenario, you end up standing back up again. Now see right there when that kid reached up, got to go.
So Strowman's got to make something happen here, folks. Got to find some way to make it happen.
Slick.
Oh.
Slick little trip.
So James is on his back. He may be in
Yeah,
trouble.
this is trouble.
That young man from Smoky
That's
Mountain
it.
gets the pin. Wow.
Little old jet trip.
Well, it's very
Caught
obvious
him.
that kid from Smoky Mountain has
He's
done
good.
a lot of wrestling. He's a
He's
good wrestler. Nothing for James to be ashamed of there.
And he got caught, and that's what. And they've probably wrestled quite a bit against each other, and it was a good match right until he got caught. But we're going to have to work on the bottom.
So that will put Smoky Mountain ahead now, 13-6. As now we're going to have Mr. Owen Craig take the mat. A really good wrestler for Swain.
He is a good wrestler, and Owen's floppy too. He's one of those kids that he rolls and creates scrambles and wins scrambles a lot of the time, and we'll have to see right here. But this is a place that we would like to get 6 out of him.
Yeah, we need some points here bad.
Red Volkswagen, that tag, and the other one's a maroon car. They're parked on that new road in the back, blocking the whole road for people leaving. We can't get the bus.
All right, you keep talking, Coach. I'll take care of it.
Okay.
All right, I missed the start of that talking to SRO, but I don't know what I just missed. Anyway, looks like we gave up a takedown while I was talking to the SRO, and he's going to have to work off the bottom. We're going to have to go. Yeah, I have to. Now, he's moving on the bottom, and Mr. Craig is moving around and trying to go that bar, trying to run the bars, and he's made the, and that's going to be a throw, and that's where he gets you. If you end up chest to chest with him, you're fixing to take a ride, and that'll be it, folks. You get it chest to chest with an over and an under with Owen Craig, and you're going to take a ride, and that's what happens. If you're up 13-0, you do not want to end up there with Owen Craig. Bad things will fix that.
Red Volkswagen car, XPD 872, and a burgundy Honda car, TEV 1952. You have the entire road blocked back here on the back side. Buses cannot get out. Please move your cars.
All right, had a little announcement right there where some cars were parked where some folks couldn't get out. They said a burgundy or a red Volkswagen, and I was like, God, I hope that ain't the wife.
Sweet Kelly back there parked. Yeah.
She's parked behind me, though. I'm right behind the gym. She said, I blocked you in. All right, so here's old Izzy Ferguson working to clear some ties. Swain still chasing 1 point to the Mustangs right here. Kid in deep on a shot. And let's see. Got that peeled off. And let's see if we can transition right here. No, that'll be 2 in just a heartbeat.
And he got him.
It is right there because his hands are down. He ain't got. Now let's see what happens when we get pancaked, because that's what's getting ready to happen.
Oh, Ferguson. Oh,
With
my
the
gosh.
pancake, and that's
Look at
ball
that,
game,
folks.
sports fans.
That may be the flapjack version of the pancake.
That
Check
is-
this out. He got
that
him.
is it.
Wow. He put a little syrup on that to finish it off,
He
folks.
did.
Got the pin.
Yeah, that's the old neck whip, pancake. That's bad things.
That's nice.
And, and that's, you don't want to end up too far under. That's what's going to happen.
Ooh, that's a seasoned wrestler for you right there.
Yeah, you catch somebody right there, and it's rough on you.
Yes, it is. That hurt
That
me.
neck whip hurt.
So now we're up to Mr. Clay Siegel.
And we're up 5 points. And Clay had a good match last time. I don't know anything about this kid from Smoky. He came out with them as a captain, but I don't know what that necessarily means. But
And Clay's already lost his headgear.
yeah, headgear's gone. But he's got this. If you swim at half, reach up and get your half, Clay. I wish I could. You think you could get them. It's like remote control, but it ain't that way. Even when you're coaching, But I'd like to seen him reach up right there and that kid hanging on his head and swim that half in and kind of drove him over.
So both young men working towards the out of bounds point, but we're going to keep wrestling.
and that
And
was
there's,
2.
there's the whistle.
He gave 2 just a second ago to the Smoky Mountain wrestler, so he's going to put him down.
So Siegel will go back to get his headgear back on. So again, this is the last match of the night. Swain is up 18-13. Siegel trails in this match 2-0.
And Clay's going to sit down there and get ready to go. And now let's work on the bottom.
And here's the whistle.
And this is a place, honestly, guys, we've struggled on bottom tonight. And some of that's, wrestling good people,
Right.
And that's like in football, the
And Siegel's over on his back.
And let's get that arm through, Clay.
He's going to have to work hard right here.
Let's get that arm through.
Is Siegel going to be able to hold it off? He's fighting. He's struggling.
Fighting. He's giving us all he's got. I can guarantee that with Clay. That kid's got his far arm right here, and this is a bad place. He's in a bad
And
place.
that may be it.
It is.
That's it. So a pin for Smoky Mountain High School right there over Clay Siegel.
And here's the other thing. Like I was saying earlier, we got people dropping weight, and Clay is one of those guys that he is, and eventually he's going to be a slide man for us, that he's going to wrestle in a couple different spots. We're going to be able to pick some matchups. And then right here we got, I think it's a 2 or a 3-time.
Yeah.
I think he might have won the conference last year, and I know for a fact that he was a state qualifier and a state placer at least one time. And this is going to be a double. And
Gabe will get rough with you in a heartbeat.
This is kind of, he's real comfortable. He's
Folks,
a good
this may be quick.
Yeah, if he'll swim a half in right here.
He's treading upstream now, though.
Well, he's got his idea. He wants to just tilt him.
Oh, gosh, he got him. He may have it.
And that's that 2-on-1, that little tilt I was telling you
tried
about
it.
right there.
Oh, yeah. That
I
little
don't know
ball
if
and
he got
chain
it.
tilt.
Yeah, that's 2 points
And we got a whistle.
because that kid's headgear's unsnapped. All right, and anyhow, there's no way that I could overestimate for you the value of a kid like Clay Siegel, though,
Right.
from that last match. And I won't take anything away from what's going on right here. But a kid like that comes out there and wrestles his guts out in the wrestling room against kids that are seasoned wrestlers, good wrestlers,
Right.
heavier, a lot of times stronger, and comes out and is competitive against other kids when you need him to be, that's hard to do.
Well,
That's great.
A kid like that's a coach's dream. You know what you're going to get every day,
Yes.
and he's not going to give you any trouble.
No trouble, none whatsoever. And did you see Gabe
Yeah,
right
what
there
was
show
that?
his hands? That means I broke the move, and I'm going to go again on something else. So I was working tilts, and now I'm going to work some other stuff, and I'm going to work something else right here. And I want you to show you that I don't have no handles.
I got you. Okay.
And then I'm going to get him again in a minute, but it won't be the same way I just did.
Got you. And Gabe is up, it looks like 5 or more
Should
to nothing or more.
be 7 or 8.
Looks like 9 then. 9-0. We are in the first period. We're down to 45 seconds as Gabe working hard to get that kid turned.
He had that Turk right there, and he almost got him that
Turk?
That leg Turk. Yeah, and that leg's inside like that, and you extend your leg and lift them. It keeps them able to
Folks,
flip
I'm going to
their
be
hips.
honest with you. I know I make up a lot of moves on here sometimes, but you just made that up.
I did not.
You absolutely made that up.
I did not. This is equivalent to the last time that you said I made something up, and you looked her up in a book, and what happened?
I need somebody that's got some wrestling knowledge to call through and let me know if there's a move called the Turk.
Yes, there is. That's the Turk. I promise you.
It's a lie.
No, you can use your phone a friend on that.
All right, so Gabe's going to work from the top side again.
And he came in from the left, which is something that a lot of people do.
That's unusual, isn't it?
It is unusual, but people that sit out, a lot of times they like to sit out to their right.
Yeah.
And if you got somebody that's a sit-out wrestler and they want to sit out to their right, and if you mount them on that side, they can't do it.
The Turk is an island in the Caribbean.
Oh,
the
that's Turks and Caicos. You keep digging.
Oh, no, look here. Dad Jim, our cameraman looked it up. He's going to prove you right. No way.
Yes.
Appreciate the work there.
Boy.
I knew you were probably right. It just sounded ridiculous to me.
Oh.
So that's – I don't even know where we're at. We're back to 9-1. Gabe's got a huge advantage right here.
And they picked and he chose down. That kid chose down because they didn't want you standing. And so I think we're probably going to see maybe an optional start. Yeah, Gabe's going to put optional start on him, let the kid stand up and face him, give up a point.
Oh, and now work the logger's carry. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was half duck and half
wow.
And here's the other thing, and in a minute, Gabe's working, and these kind of things always scare me because I think from watching this, and I'm not taking anything away from that kid, but Gabe's probably the better wrestler.
Oh, absolutely.
But you can get caught right now.
Right.
The best wrestler don't win every match.
Yeah, Gabe can't let his guard down. He's trying to flip him right now.
And that is a stack he's working. He's kept that back leg, but he didn't quite get him flat. Three more backs.
That's going to make it 12-1 in favor of Lillard.
And that means he needs to pin him now so that we get 6 and not 5.
And not 5. Gotcha.
You know, this is one of those where I got to pin you now. Because and reach through there and get that because he's giving it to you. And I'm going to roll you through and let's see what happens. Let him have that. Be fine.
And he's going to get him rolled almost.
Well, and right there, you want to get that. This one's got to be clean because you don't want him to kick out of it and then you be in a bind on time. Does that make sense?
Right,
about
yes.
Not being able to finish it? So you go on into the third right here probably. Don't give up nothing cheap. And then you get what is called a tech pin. It means you're going to pin him while it would have been a tech, and then you get 6 instead of 5.
Gotcha. So Lillard working hard, and that may be the flip he was looking for right there, folks. Is the mat going to be slammed by the referee? Give it to him.
I hope so.
He's looking. He's checking. Lord of mercy, what else you got to do?
And that's what.
There it is, and the mat is slapped.
0.2 of a second.
So a pin by Gabe Lillard.
0.2 of a second left in the second.
Gabe just dominated that match from start to finish.
Cover to cover.
I mean, that was just there's good sportsmanship by both young men.
Yeah, good kids.
Nice job.
And really and truly, most of the time in wrestling, that's what you see is good kids.
Yes, absolutely.
You know, because like I say, you want to find out your level of humility will be tested in this sport.
So that gives Swain now a 24-19 advantage.
With Luscious Lucas Sutton.
Oh, Luscious Lucas Sutton's going to take the mat now.
Them locks of love he's got going
right there. Yeah,
look
at that, baby.
Looks like that might be the American Dream.
No, he used to be part. That's old Michael P.S. Hayes, part of the old Fabulous Freebirds.
Yeah, I can get down with that. Yeah, and then there's what was that? Golly, one of them ones that Magnum TA. Remember Magnum TA? He had the locks.
Man, Magnum TA used to fight Nikita Koloff all the time.
Yes, sir. And we got us a little body lock going right there into 2.
Then Magnum got in a bad car wreck.
He did and ended his career
Ended his
prematurely.
career. Sure did. So Lucas Sutton working hard in the middle of the ring now.
Back in the old NWA days, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. On TBS Superstation about 3 times a week.
I just got it on Saturday because on Wester Creek you didn't get but 2 channels.
Oh, look at that slam by Sutton.
And we're going to work this. Oh, this is going to be nasty. And it's, oh, he almost got it laced back. That's it.
There he works his way around. He's trying to flip that joystick on that kid. He's going to work him on his.
Working that half again.
Working that half.
And it's deep.
He may have him.
And it's Novocaine from here, guys. I mean, it's a long time.
Come on, Mr. Referee, give it to him. Could we have another pin? Is Sutton going to be able to finish?
Well, as long as there's enough time, you'll run out of gas. His hips are going to flip in just a minute because this is uncomfortable. And when he does, it's over.
It's going to be over with. We're down to 36 seconds.
Now, what I'd like to see Lucas do is take that leg and shear that post off where he's holding his leg.
Yeah.
And if he'll take his other leg through and kick that, that's it.
There it is. Give it to him. There you go. He was able to shear that post right there.
Yeah, shear that post off.
Got it done.
And then whenever you do, then he goes
flips
right over.
So that's another pin. Another pin for Swain. So that's going to put us up now 30-19. Looks like the other half of the fabulous Fergusons is coming up. It's going to be Mr. Matthew Ferguson.
And right here in the top of our lineup, guys, in case you hadn't noticed, this is where we run off from people.
Yes, it is.
A lot of times. And we've got some people in this lineup right here. And and we're missing some people in the lineup that will be in the lineup that are very, very valuable to us.
Absolutely. Hadn't seen Mr. Snoop tonight.
No. And that's a returning state qualifier that's been wrestling 95 some, but he's cutting. And he's going to land in there probably in the 170 range if I was a betting man.
There's 2 points for Ferguson.
And that was Fergalicious.
Fergalicious, absolutely. So, folks, this will be the last match of the night between Swain and Smoky Mountain. We'll work our way from Ferguson on up, probably a couple more weight classes, work our way back to
this is
Cale
95.
Stevens.
Yeah, Cale will be the nightcap. And Mr. Ferguson here is looking to get us another 6 points, I hope. And then following him up will be the Bearded Wonder.
Big Beard Blake Sane.
That's him.
That's him.
Followed by our heavyweight. And hopefully right here, if Lord's willing and the creek don't rise, that'll be 18 points to add to us, and we won't be able to be caught with 106 and 113.
And Ferguson gets him over on his back.
And this is bad.
This could be over quick, folks. We're down to 37 seconds.
Get your leg out.
Can Ferguson finish it?
Get your leg out. There it is.
Now he's got the power on him. Give it to him, Mr. F. He's looking hard.
That's it.
Boom. And that's a pin for Ferg.
Yes, sir. And, hey, guys, he's come a long way.
Yes, he has.
You look at his body type, and you can tell the type of work that he's put in the last 12 months. And actually, since he got into high school, he's a junior now. Is that right?
Yes.
He's a junior now. He's put in a lot of work over the last few years. And he's and it's evidenced in his outcomes because of the way that he's worked and his dedication to
and
this.
A great kid.
You can't do anything but applaud that.
So here we go. Mr. Blake Sane's going to take the mat tonight. Had to forfeit his first time out.
The Bearded Wonder.
He took on Nolan Griggs tonight as well. And a great show of sportsmanship by Blake.
And Blake don't usually screw around a whole lot. They won't be none of this tech pin mess.
No,
he's not all that worried about the scoreboard. He's interested in getting in there, winning as fast as he can, and getting off the mat.
And if you can see Blake, man, he's been in the weight room. He's improved his body stature as well. He's strong.
Yeah, he's strong. His hips are good. He's strong. He was a state qualifier last year at 195.
He's a good young'un, too.
He's a great kid.
Most time just looks to manhandle you. And he's quick on his feet to be that size.
Yeah, he's agile to be the size that he is. And and that's a man's weight class, 220 is, and he don't weigh that. I think that he weighed in today at 210.6. All right, got us a little rollout right there, and that's all right.
So Sane working to try to get an advantage now.
Let's get us a shot in. Shot. Snap. He's going to work. It looks like he's wanting to work snaps. Move that kid down.
And there he works around behind.
And
Sane working hard to try to break that elbow, that kid, that right elbow.
That chop. Yeah. Oh, and now we're going to feed that cross face. Oh, he's trying to do that old chop and roll again. And he did. But nothing yet.
Nothing yet.
Oh, gave him an escape. So they're going to call it neutral again. So that'll be another chance for a 2-for-1 trade.
So Sane is up 4-2, it looks like here. We got 30 seconds left in this first period. We've got a call for the trainer for something here.
Does it look like tape? Tore? What do we got? Yes. Or a blood drop? Or
a piece of tape out on the mat's got all gommed up.
Gommed. And that's just big old thick Scotch tape. It costs you about $15 a roll.
We don't even want to talk about how much that costs.
It's high. It's high.
All right, we're back to action now. Mr. Sane down to 27 seconds.
You get your case that mat tape, you say, make it work, make it last.
So Sane works good advantage there. He works his way behind. He gets a deuce there, 6-2.
I don't know if did he call the 2 already?
I think he did, yeah, because we went up 4-2. He raised up a 2.
Run that front side quarter right there.
And that's going to be it. So Sane has a 6-2 lead after 1. So Coach Jaime is doing a good job giving Blake some instructions about what he wants him to do this period. Sane will work from the behind position.
Yeah, what he's basically saying is, hey, let's get him on his back. Can we do that?
Let's be done with this.
Yeah. And he's going to set him back with a wing or try to, and didn't have it. That kid's pretty strong, and he's got good hips.
And he's quick.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a 1 point for the kids from Smoky Mountain, 6-3.
Somewhere, like to see him shoot him a good double right here. Just sometimes we try to make this like it's too hard. Just tackling.
Yeah.
You know.
And we're going to get a whistle from both men being out of bounds. So we'll bring back to the middle, reset things.
And Blake's not really ever been a great big thrower, but right there on that snap, when you stand back up, that a lot of times you can end up in that over and under spot we were talking about a minute ago that you do not want to be in with some of our wrestlers.
Right.
Because you're going to get this, you're going to, excuse me while I kiss the sky, you're going to be way up there. But you don't have to be a great thrower to hit a lat drop. Oh, caught him.
And Sane's going to work hard to try to improve his position. He's driving.
Got that head inside. Oh, right there, trip, step through big.
And both men are out of bounds again.
And we got nobody, nothing.
So it's still a 6-3 advantage for Sane as he is down to 45 seconds in the second period.
Inside, work inside. Now just run the old kindergarten killer right here. There you go. Now step through and trip that big. Right there. Right there. Pull him till you let him step and step through big. Step through big. If you step through big and you trip that, and that neck is going to feel like you got it about 3 inches longer by the time you hit the ground.
So we're down to about 10 seconds. Looks like this match is probably headed for 3 periods. We're down to 5. Sane trying to work an advantage,
and
works around
2.
behind, and that's another deuce. So 8-2, and that'll end the second period.
And we're at 6 up now. We need 6 from this. We ain't got to have it, but we need 6
Right.
every time Blake comes out there. We need him to be a pinner. We need him to be a finisher. And typically he is. That's if he gets out there and if he can beat you in 10 seconds, that's what he does.
Yeah.
If it takes him 6 minutes, that's what he'll do. But we'd like to get 6 out of him. There's certain people in your lineup you want to get 6
Right.
from every time. And that's pretty much what he is for us.
Well, he's a big cornerstone of what we're going to be doing this year as a team.
Absolutely.
This team has a good chance to make a lot of noise in Western North Carolina and beyond. So
Yeah,
it's going to be
he's-
exciting to see.
I mean, we've got a good wrestling team.
Absolutely.
And when we all hit weights, it's just going to be a matter, and that's the thing about matchups. You know, if we can get 6 where we need to get 6, and we can keep the other guy from getting 6 where he's planning on his 6, we can wake up and be in a place where we're wrestling for a state championship, regional championships. All those things are things that are within our reach, I do believe.
And that's what we're hoping for. Because
Now
if you know
drive that.
anything about wrestling, the West is by far the toughest.
Oh, yeah,
if you come out of the West, you have done something.
And it's a meat grinder, and it's like the same thing that's going to happen tomorrow in football.
Right.
Tarboro, you know, the East is not as tough top to bottom as the West is. I'll
Right.
say it. I don't care if nobody
Absolutely.
else likes it or not.
Me too.
And they've had 5 rounds, and it's been a meat grinder over here. And Mount Airy's come through there, and they've been beaten, banged, and bloodied, and they've had to play full games to get to where they're at, and we'll see what happens. But there's really down east, Uwharrie Charter
Yes.
is going to be probably the team to beat in the Eastern region. As Blake is going to finish this one off, and I don't know, I can't see the score.
Looks like
but
12-5.
12-5. He's up 7. We'd like to get 2 more right here just because, short time points, because we want to, but it's going to be a major.
It looks like both men are wore out.
Oh, yeah. 6 minutes is a long time, guys,
It is a long
on these
time.
big youngins.
And that'll do it. So Swain's going to get the win for Swain by a score of 12-5. So a good match there by both those young men.
Sane avoided going 0-2 tonight.
Yes, that's right, because he got beat for the heavyweight championship by
Championship.
Nasty Nolan Griggs.
That's right. Nasty Nolan did what he does.
That's right. He still got the belt on, sitting
That's
down there.
it.
So now we're going to move up to the heavyweight division. This is going to be Mr. Tice Nedo.
Neto.
Sorry.
Neto. I've said Nadu forever
And here we go.
and been wrong, and they've not ever corrected me.
So again, Tice is a very aggressive wrestler.
And a quick kid.
Quick on his feet as well, man.
And if you think, well, he doesn't look like he's that strong, reach and grab him.
Absolutely. I've seen him in the weight room. I know how strong he is.
You don't think, well, he don't look that strong. Well, just reach and grab him and see what happens. Just run the old head and arm right there. Don't be too proud. The kindergarten killer. That's one of my favorites.
That
You
is your
catch-
favorite.
It is.
Yeah, it's your favorite.
It is my absolute favorite position. The old kindergarten killer position, that front headlock position. I think it's because it's the first thing that I learned after I got called and they said, if you're not going to take wrestling over, we're going to cancel it. It'll be the end of it. That was the first thing I learned.
Oh, Neto gets him flipped over.
And this is over.
This could be over quick, because he's got that kid in a very big
butcher.
bind. Oh, he almost slapped the mat. Come on, Mr. Referee.
It's
Boom,
done.
there it is. There's the pin. So Neto with a big pin, that's going to do it for us. That'll be a 45-19 advantage, and we're going to have one more match left out here tonight. Two more matches, my
Got the
fault.
6 and the 13.
That's right, my fault. So now taking the mat is going to be Mr. Sully Cunningham.
And I'm not sure the young man's name over here, but I've seen him in youth wrestling up until now too. And this ain't his first match. I don't know a whole lot about him, but this isn't the first time he's ever walked out there.
Well, he's taped up and ready to roll.
Got
Looks
an
to me
ACO
like,
tape
so.
on, ready to go. And
Hopping around, so we'll see what happens. So 206 pounders here. Cunningham.
walked him into a head
Wow.
throw.
And he's working hard. Cunningham, wow. Is he going to be able to finish this? He's trying to apply the pressure to get him on his back. He's working some back points for sure. Crowd going
Keep that
crazy for
arm.
Sully.
That's about it. Oh,
He's trying to pull.
Keep doing it.
Come on, work him. He's looking at Coach James and saying, what do I do? There it is. So a big pin for Sully Cunningham. That must be a pretty good win.
And guys, the next one here is probably the match of the night. This and it could be nasty, brutish, and short. You never can tell. It's the thing about wrestling, but both of these kids right here, they know each other. They've wrestled against each other for years. It's going to be it should be fun. We'll see what happens. I'm hoping my nephew can pull this one out.
We're pulling for Mr. Kale.
He's wearing the right colors for us.
Without a doubt.
He's jacked up a little bit, get himself a little beat up. See what happens.
Oh, they go at it quick.
Oh, yeah, these two, like I say, they've met. They know each other well. And that's the other thing, guys. When you know somebody well and you know what they do well and you know where you are and you know what they do, that makes it that much harder.
Uh-huh.
And Kale, it's hard to believe that you say it when you talk, oh, you better get your hips up. Better get your hips up. Nothing yet. But.
Oh, he gave that kid a 2.
What?
Yeah, for Smokey. Sure did.
I don't know. I didn't see any control, but, whatever. Don't do nothing stupid.
So Kale working hard underneath.
Keep sitting. Keep sitting. Crack down. Shouldering down on that hard. Now and he's sitting on that leg. Now you got to knee slide that leg out. That one that he's sitting on is the one you want. Because if you can put it flat, you got a chance of standing up. Create that space between your hips and his hips. That's how you get out.
Oh, flip.
And we got a tilt.
Kale's going to have to work hard to get out of that.
Yep, and that's what I'm saying. You wrestle.
He's able to squirrel his way out. He's folded up bad, but he does get himself out of it.
Now head hunt.
We're down to 43 seconds. What's that?
Well, technical violation, grabbing headgear, 1 point green. He was trying to head hunt because he knew he was high so that he could stack him from the bottom. And he got caught with that, and so he's probably down 6-0 right now.
It's 5 or 6. I can't
Should
tell.
be 6, I think.
5.
5.
Yep.
So we only give 2 backs. Got to get his leg out from there. And he's got to move on bottom. Got to go.
Down to 22 seconds. This is the first period of action here. Stevenson trying to find any way in the world to work an advantage here.
He just got his hips away, but now he's got to keep moving. Create space. Keep moving. Keep moving.
He's got to work. He's down to 4 seconds in the first period. 2, 1, and that will do us after 1 period. Stevenson finds himself down in a 5-0 hole early.
And now let's just see where we are. All right, now this typically is where Kale's pretty good, but now this kid knows what's getting ready to come, because what's getting ready to come is a mat return, and he's going to get himself cross-faced into oblivion.
Yep.
Into
I remember
absolute
that from last year.
oblivion.
Kale loves that crossface.
And he's got that bar, and that kid's trying to shoulder down hard with it, and he can take him the other way. He can take him either way, like right there.
Rubbing his face in the mat with his own head.
And heavy on it. And, guys, that's a lot of pressure. That's it. Keep going.
Slings him back down. Stevenson working hard to keep the advantage. And that kid's just trying any way in the world to get out from under that, because his right arm's under a lot of pressure.
Nothing.
So we're at 1:10 seconds.
Hook your boot. Hook your boot.
So Stevenson trying to find anything.
He's trying to get right back here to where he can get back in the saddle and go to work again. And he's going to have to, and right now would be a good time to feed one of them cross faces. Get him off his base. Hips. Nothing yet. And that's
Stevenson
backs.
flips him over.
That should be backs.
Could he do it? Could he finish it?
That should be backs.
Could he finish it?
That should be backs. And
He's
then
going to
some.
do it. Is he going to be able to?
No.
Oh, the kid just rolls out of it.
But that's 3 backs. And that's what we needed right there. But now, take him on out and recenter.
We're down to 18 seconds, folks. This is a great match. Second period, 5-3.
They both got each.
Oh, no.
And that's a reversal and backs.
Now Stevenson's going to have to work hard. 7 seconds. Is he going to be able to hold on? 3, 2, 1, and no, he gets out of it. He will not get the pin.
Short time points.
Ooh.
That puts you behind the 8 ball right there, so it should be about, what, 10-3?
I've not seen the scoreboard adjust yet.
Should be 10-3.
It's 8 or a 9. 8-3. So I'm not sure what's going on right here.
I don't know, but if it was 5 before and then we got a reversal,
Now we got 10 up there.
it should be 10-3. And maybe, honestly, maybe 11. I'm not going to keeping a book up here because of the grabbing the headgear. But let's see what I don't know what he calls here or where we're at. But either way, Kale's in a heck of a hole.
Yeah.
And I will promise you with that kid's choice right here that he is not going to take bottom.
He's not going to bottom.
He is not going to take bottom. I promise you he's not. He's going to take standing, and Kale's going to have to hope that he can get a takedown right here and work on top and get a turn and maybe finish this thing or get this kid to walk into a throw. But now that kid, let's see how his rear end's out behind him.
Yep.
Now see, that's a stalling warning. Yes, sir, you're backing out. That should have been a stalling warning. And now Kale's wrestling with the tempo that he's going to have to wrestle all the time. You know, and he's working that underhook, trying to get to a point where he can. You're going to have to level change. Get off your knees. Get off your knees.
So
But now, guys, in case you don't know, this is 2 pretty doggone good wrestlers.
yes, it is.
Too far. But he's going to finish it.
He may get it. Stevenson works him down on the mat. He's down to 1 minute, 20 seconds. He's got to get a pin, though.
Well, he's got to get him. He's got to get him flopped over right here full shoulder. We got to feed him at crossface, and let's see how he likes it. And there it went to crossface, and let's see. Feed him again.
That kid from Smoky's hanging on for dear life. Is
Well,
Kale going to be able to do it? We're under 1 minute, folks. This is going to be a good finish.
Well, run it again. Go again. He got caught with that Peterson earlier, and that's
Stevenson's down to 43 seconds.
he's going to have to go.
He's down 10-3. It's got to be a pin. Kale's got to find a way to get this kid on his back.
Oh, and he cross-faced from downtown, and that's going to be a point. And that's a little more cross-face than you're supposed to feed. When there's that much daylight between you and them, that's no bueno. You can't do that. That's born of frustration.
Whew. So we're to 34 seconds. Kale's got him on the bottom where he wants him. He's going to have to work hard. 30 seconds. Is Kale going to be able to get it done, folks?
I don't know. Kid's going to stall out and lay on his belly.
Kale trying his best to flip him over. 20 seconds.
Run your power half. Run your power half.
He's trying to pull with everything he's got. That kid's just hanging. We're down to 9 seconds. I don't know, Coach.
Ain't going to happen.
Ain't going to be enough tonight.
Not enough time. And got too far behind
3,
early. And
2,
it happens.
1, and that's going to do it.
Great match.
Good match by those 2 kids. So is that going to do it tonight?
That's it. 51-22.
All right, folks. So that'll do it here from Swain County High School tonight. Tune in with us next Tuesday.
And we're going to see about, I think we're asking about exhibitions, and I think that he said, nah, we're enough. So let's see where we're at. And
Let's see what's going on here, folks. We're not exactly sure what's going to happen.
Don't know who's wrestling where or what's happening. But
Oh,
see,
looks like we're going to get a couple exhibition matches. Okay.
and it may be, I don't know who.
So that's Mr. James Arch, it looks like, for Swain going out on the mat. So stick right here with us. We're going to do a little extra wrestling. Okay, Coach Jaimez just said we've got 2 matches, and then that's it.
Okay,
So
we
we'll
got 2.
stay here with these 2. These young men hadn't been on the broadcast tonight.
And along the lines of great kids,
Sorry, I'm all
no,
over
you're good.
the cord.
Mr. Art's a great kid.
Yeah, absolutely he is. He's a dandy.
Does whatever you ask him to do. The best absolutely best he knows how, and there's nothing that you could ask for from a kid that he won't give you.
So the young man from Smoky Mountain's trying to get his headgear adjusted, and then I think we're going to get rolling right here. All right, folks, so Mr. James Art's going to get an exhibition match. And here's the whistle. Here we go. So, again, the match is over. Swain beat Smoky Mountain pretty handily. But these guys are just trying to get some extra mat time here. Whoa! We've got a whistle. His headgear's still gommed up.
And a targeting penalty.
That was the crown of the head-to-head contact. You're exactly right. Don't even have to go back to the box to look for that one. So now we've got a break in the action, trying to get this kid's headgear squared away. That's pretty good.
Yeah, well, it wasn't anything advertent. I can promise you James ain't trying to do nothing he ain't supposed to do. What James trying to do is mix it up.
Absolutely.
And sometimes things happen.
While we're in this break here, like I was saying earlier, next Tuesday night will be senior night. We'll be broadcasting here live wrestling. You want to tune in for that. And then next Friday night, we have a big home basketball game against the Yellow Jackets from Hayesville High School. So a couple good opportunities to turn into the network next week. We'll try to finish this thing up here as James Arch is wrestling an exhibition match.
And just got himself 2 points for a takedown. And he's getting ready to lock up a cradle because the Lord made James to run cradles.
Son, I'll tell you.
As long as he can reach that thing from the other side
anywhere.
of the gym.
He is a cradle master.
Well, he's made to be one for sure. Now we got to say,
James has him on his back. Is he going to be able to finish? James working hard.
Shear that arm off, just like we was talking about before. Kick that through. Shear that off.
Is he going to get it done? Referee's checking. He's looking.
He's got to get that half in behind that arm. But
short on time. Snuck up on me.
Yeah.
Are these shorter?
1-2-2.
Oh, I got
1-2-2
right.
typically.
Gotcha. So James will assume roll around. There you go. He'll work his way in from behind. Looks like it's going to be a minute period here. So it's going to be quick. Going to be fast and furious wrestling right here. So James Arch trying to work some type of leverage here on this kid. Trying to maybe look at a guillotine right there as he can roll him over and flip. He's got it. He may have it executed,
Good
Coach.
half.
He may have it.
Settle back, get chest to chest.
That kid is flopping like an absolute bass out of water.
Yeah, he's trying his best to get away.
Oh, James has put a lot of leverage on that kid's back arm. It's folded underneath, and he got it.
As soon as that kid put his shoulder back over,
yes, sir. That
quick
was all
pinned him
she wrote.
He's ready to go.
So James Arch with a good win there.
Officials ready to get to the house.
Yeah. I would agree.
Because it was roll, touch. I'm waiting on you to touch. When you do, I'm going to slap this thing.
So it looks like we're going to send out Mr. Tanner Moore.
Tanner Moore.
So T. Moore, he's going to take him out here. This will be our last match of the night. So as soon as this thing's over, we'll wrap everything up here at Swain County High School.
Tanner's daddy Jake was a good wrestler for us in the 90s. And Tanner's a good kid.
He's a good kid. He's just a freshman. So he's got a lot of wrestling out in front of him. He'll just get better and better.
Did a good job right there turning that kid's head.
Yeah, he kind of staved off that Turk move. That kid was trying to throw at him
trying to
right
hit
there.
that leg Turk from standing. That's something you don't see a lot.
Oh, nice move by Moore, but they're going to work their way out of bounds.
Not since episode 3 of Cobra Kai since you've seen that standing leg Turk. God.
I don't even know what to say.
I don't either. That's why I said it.
So we got about 23 seconds. Again, these periods here are short, fast and furious wrestling. Tanner Moore's going to work his way in. The referee's
Gonna tell him to swap his legs
swap
up.
his old hooves there. Had him in the wrong
Kid's gonna
spot.
sit out and no, he was. Yeah, I was gonna say that wasn't locking hand.
So Moore looking to get some type of advantage.
Keep that back ankle. Ooh, yes, please reach and grab my head.
Looks like he's trying to work that helicopter right there. There we go.
Yeah, he's working for that spin it around your head like a helicopter right there.
Oh, and there's the clock. So again, these periods are just 1 minute.
Hey, these locks of love on these youngins. Back in the day, see, you couldn't do that in wrestling. If you could not see your ears and you couldn't keep it out of your eyes, you couldn't have it.
I don't know about you, but at this point in my life, I'd give $5,000 to have a head full of hair like
Minimum.
that. Minimum.
Minimum. It might shock you what I'd pay. I'd be more willing to do that than I would to contract $4 a foot on siding.
I hear you.
And I don't know those of you listening that know exactly how tight I can be sometimes. But I'd pay a lot for them locks of love right there, them
guarantee it.
flowing locks. Take a little bend in them.
Well, we all know you got the money to do it, too.
Oh, you've
So,
lost
anyway,
your
back to Mr.
mind.
Tanner Moore here as he's putting it on the line here tonight. He's down to 30 seconds in the second period. Oh, they ran a little tilt
keep that
series
tight.
right
yeah,
there.
We'd got several points right there if it's been freestyle, but we didn't get no swipes. Didn't rest there long enough.
Oh,
sit.
gosh.
Sit.
Can Moore
Hips
stay with
up.
it? He can. Gosh, he took
Go to a half right there. Transition.
some Moore working hard. He flops around again on his backside. We're down to 10 seconds in the
And we
second
got three
period.
backs.
Uh-huh.
Attaboy.
So Moore, I think,
Run
is
the old
ahead.
kindergarten killer. No, he's going to go for the old short time butcher.
All right. And there's the clock. So I think we're going to have one more period here. This is going to also be 1 minute. So Tanner's given the choice here. He's going to stay on top. So this will be our last period of the night. Been a lot of good wrestling here tonight. Thank you folks for tuning in that have so far. And
That's it.
Moore works his way.
Did a good mat return right there.
Did a good mat return.
He's trying to work that arm in for a bar. You
Yeah.
see him over here. There he went. He's trying to pick it up. Trying to stick that arm on in there. Yes, yes, yes. No, keep it.
It's just good for me to know, like I said earlier, that the time I've spent working on that bar series with these kids is starting to pay off.
Paying dividends.
Paying
son.
dividends tonight.
ROI, return on investment.
At some point, Coach Jaimez will give me a little credit for that, but probably
That's right.
not. But anyway.
You know, might be in the footnotes and the annals of of wrestling history.
Wrestling
here.
history. That's
That's
right. Lamar Bar.
That's it. That's it. The Mar Wonder Bar.
Yeah, that's it. So we're down to 17 seconds, Mr.
And
Tanner
this right
Moore.
here, we may be getting ready to see us a throw. Oh, and yes, we are going to.
Oh, no. Threw him right on top of him.
Yep, that's
Oh,
called.
no.
And that's why I hate the laterals.
Don't let that happen. Come on,
Laterals
Tanner.
go wrong.
Hang
and
on,
that's
Tanner.
What happens.
Oh, he was able to stave it off. That Jim. But that'll be a good learning lesson right there for Tanner.
Yeah, he stepped into that mess and gave up 2s and 3s right there. And let's see. And he just lost the match because of short time, not understanding where he was at in the match and the time.
Well, folks, thank you so much for tuning in with us here tonight for a good night of Swain High Wrestling. Mean Gene Marr and Tommy Schiavone are signing out. See you next Tuesday.